आगे
Kick away Lassie to see if he can get anything done.
अबे
Does spot Mind Freak all the way in the back. Oh,
माफ करो
that is his position.
भाई मेरे को लगा 4:30 चालू होएगा यार 15 मिनट जल्दी
seen
चालू
again
होगा
over there. Mind Freak taking some shots over here from Laz.
सीधा Mind
Trying to
Freak
come out here with a
बे
pop flash, but this is going to end the way you would expect. Really, the significance there was
जल्दी आप
actually
अरे
in the start they
थोड़ा
were able to
left-right हो गया बे
bypass anything that could sandbag their entry. Onto the B site, they took it,
साला
and there it is.
4:30 था ना
PRX with the first win. Yeah, and hopefully for their case, many more to come. But Zeta, again, you know, a game like that is not going to be representative of what you're going to have in the future rounds here for Valorant.
It's such a tiny push and
वो
pull.
मी था
If you look at how PRX are playing, it's just taking
क्या हाल है बंक्स भाई के सब बढ़िया
and
सब
then
बढ़िया
actually anticipating the push out from Zeta. Something as well as Forsaken were right underneath Hell, just waiting for them to peek out. And I think this is what's going to dictate
Guys,
the rest of the
2-0
match.
PRX है
Whichever
बे
team makes the least
एक घंटे में
mistakes in their
स्ट्रीम करता हूँ
executions.
आ गया एलकेएस
Same movement here again. An approach over here towards B. Once
Thank you,
more,
guys.
we do have
Cooking.
Sugar Zero ready to be on the
How's the
receiving
use
end.
love use
No utility
भाई
in the way to
बहुत
slow them
गर्मी है
down.
यार
It will be an easier point of entry, although we do have two lurking up here in heaven. Not far from it, at least. They do decide to try to take a fight.
पसीना छूटता
Immediately evading the paint shells too. Everything's smoked off.
ये लोग
Same
बचते
plan.
कैसे
We've got the rifles. We want to hold on to them.
This is going to be a plant right on the edge of stairs here. Zeta's going to have to try to come in here for a retake. They're just waiting to coordinate that. Move in right now. We should note this was a heavy buy here with something holding a Vandal. If they could even get a couple kills over here and make PRX buy guns for the next round, that would be a win.
Not going to be easy though. They're going to try for it.
Sugar Zero there with the classic.
छोड़ दो भाई सेव कर लो हेलो
But there's going to be a wraparound here. Forsaken so good, but ultimately Deb gets him too. It's a 1 versus 2. A fake defuse comes in.
अबे ये भी कुछ भी मारता है ना रे डेप
This is a plant for long.
सबसे पहले लो हुआ बंदा मार रहा है
Oh my god, Deb actually gets to buy. That's hilarious.
Hilariously painful, if anything,
Yeah.
but thankfully
Well,
something will put us out of our misery.
But
मैंने से
Zeta,
बोलेगा कुछ
you
करेगा
know, getting that many
मिथुन
kills back there in round 2 is huge. The only thing that Zeta can carry with them is, of course, what weapon did they bring with them?
बीटी भाई
It's just something with his Vandal.
Yeah, it was actually just a Vandal. Okay,
They
but
did
that
a
means
lot of damage.
PRX needs to
5
buy
बजे
hard
सो
here.
के 11
And,
बजे उठ रहा हूँ हर
you know,
दिन
this is not going to be an easy round 3. An impressive showing,
ये
honestly,
कर
for
वो
Zeta. All
कर ये
things
कर वो
considered.
कर जैसा फैमिली
Also,
कुछ
just,
है ही
a
नहीं
little bit
मॉमडैड से
chaotic
बात
on
करना नहीं
PRX's
होता
side, but
बीवी
still,
नहीं है कुछ नहीं
if you
है
pay attention,
Content
if you
बनाते
have
हैं।
been paying attention in recent weeks, Zeta's been doing the
Hold on.
Fnatic light buy. They keep purchasing up light armor. A
PRX
lot of
जितना वाला
these.
है
And it's our favorite tech pause, of course, but Zeta will be able to sustain themselves in the longer run because they keep buying lights.
2-0
They'll be able to
baby.
buy more weapons in a lot of the future rounds, which is something that you have to look out for.
They're going to be very frugal, and you're
Bro,
right.
say
that
hi,
would certainly help them
hello.
coming, in here.
321 RR
So we've
पे
got
आगे
a tech
बंक्स भाई
pause.
क्या होगा
We're going to see
321 नहीं 340 से
if the
घर
staff can get
जाएंगे
this issue, this situation sorted out.
Something up with
I almost
वो
said
चैनल
an
डिलीट कर दो
issue-ation,
बेस्ट
which,
लग रहा
might be our new word here for the cast. But in all seriousness, once we get this issue addressed, we're
कितना चांस है जी
go right
क्वालिफाई
back
होने
into
का
the scene. But PRX, again, a very strong showing,
नहीं,
but
मेरे को तो
Zeta
games
definitely
देखने हैं
making PRX work. These have not been
बाकी
easy
की
rounds
गेम्स
so
जीत
far.
जाए
It's been the
क्वालिफाई
same
नहीं होगा तो भी
execute so far
चलेगा
with PRX. The same,
जिन
similar,
जिनको भी हरा है ना
but the
टीम्स को
different form of execution. Difference
जब
in
मिलूंगा
timing,
तभी
difference
लॉल
in
ड्यूड
the
ऐसा
way that
बोल
they push and peak. And in these
कोई तो
little
430 आने वाला था आ तो
guys
गया
out
थोड़ा
here,
जल्दी
Yeah.
It's exactly why he's named it.
जेटा थ्रो
He's
लिखा
overseas
उसने
right now, but he probably felt the disturbance of the forces.
Yeah.
लव है भाई लव
He was,
Oh.
अश्विन खेल के बड़ा टाइम देता है वो
But
भी
he's
खेलना
right though.
पड़ता
I
है
mean, a lot of these small little things
Until
make
unless
for
तुम
so
लोग को
much
देख
of
लेंगे
a
मैं
difference
गोल्ड
because
देख लूं
PRX, we saw how 4 players lost their lives in that little moment. Of course, at the same time, you know, we've
जी
been
को
talking about this for a
ऑल
very,
3
for
जीतने
a
होंगे
lot.
तो इजी टॉप 6
These
इजी
players are not at home. These players are, you know,
Easy.
playing their hearts out in a foreign country, and they have been
अरे
adjusting
मेरा
to it. And I think
पोस्टर पे क्या
especially
लिखा
so
है
for these two, I mean, not just these two, of course,
चलो,
but Zeta has
कमांड
been
का
talking
पहला
about this, you know.
टेक्निकल
So much pressure on them to represent their country. Masters Tokyo. Last did that in an
ए
interview.
जेटा क्या रैंक पे जेटा भी अच्छा है ना जेटा भी अच्छा टीम है नाइस में के बंक्स ने इसके बाद निखिल आने वाला है अपने फ्यूचर फियांसी को लेके मेरे हिसाब से 7 बजे को कुछ फिर हम जाएंगे बाहर डिनर विनर करेंगे आज हम करेंगे जूस पार्टी बंग्स भाई सपोर्ट मत करना PRX को 2-0 बेबी. We have a Hulk. We have a some hashtag RX win. We have a hashtag RX win something. अच्छा something. अरे बहुत अजीब लिखा था उसने. PRX win something. भाई फॉरसेकन फैन से सब समथिंग फैन हो गए यार. फॉरसेकन भाई इज्जत जा रहा है. कुछ करोगे पीसी में? PRX faces elimination. अरे याद दिला दिया ड्यूट. भाई कितने शायर रहते ना. मेरे को एक भी कोई नहीं दिखा जो कैमरा में अपना मुंह दिखाता हो. एक भी नहीं. देख रहे हो? नहीं मतलब ये लोग कपड़ा और आईब्रोज से बोलेंगे मम्मी मैं टीवी में आ गई. हाँ एक तो होनी चाहिए ना यार कीड़ी. रेडिएंट हुआ ना. जेटा विल विन 2-0 बेबी. वो लोग स्कूल से बंक मार के आए रहेंगे. पागल है क्या? वो लोग का कल्चर वैसा है बे. बहुत प्यारे लोग हैं वो लोग. मैं भी सोचा था एक रशियन के बाद एक कोरियन गर्लफ्रेंड.
Shot's gonna end your life.
ए ये लोग 4-1 कैसे निकल रहे हैं आज?
Even more so for PRX, especially when they're attacking on split.
Now A is
यूजुअली शुगर जीरो तो जाता है मीडिया उधर.
Question is going to be over here, the hot peek here from Laz, and Laz isn't going to be able to deny anybody entry. The paint shells come in there and drive him out. He's going to send a flash out, but right now this A site is going to be a very easy plan.
Oh, he does hold his ground not to get traded by Jing.
Oh,
Tries to escape,
almost.
but 10 will find him in the back, and this is now how Zeta sets up for the retake.
Okay.
2 players remaining.
Oh, great shot here from Forsaken. He's going to push up, try to regain a new position, leaving the Viper back down there to defend, and another kill. Oh my God, it's a 1 versus 2 right now.
भाई क्यों मारते हैं यार?
Depp and Crow on the lurk. The spike still ticking away.
They have
That's
to
a
line
good
up.
fake. Oh my God, he almost gets it.
Almost.
Just in a microsecond, you can see. This is how you play together.
Almost
One person to peek out first. Depp actually sidesteps back a little bit, just into its elbow. Enough for Divine to miss that spray transfer. Well played by Zeta to win this retake. 1-2 right now.
And they threw the blast pack on the other side of the pillar as sort of a red herring as far as when the movement was going to be. A beautiful setup. Ultimately, it does come out with them winning each of these wins so far, and the last 2 have been so close.
And not only that, it's
Temperature
important
कितना
as well
मुंबई का?
because it is close, a lot of the kills are kind of back and forth. Forsaken was able to pull out the Seekers in the previous round. This round,
कैमरा में थोड़ा.
Depp has the showstopper available. And that's very useful for a retake.
Okay,
फिर
another
से.
push up towards A. This time it's going to be Laz once again, all the way in the back, ready. They do have 10 with the judge right now. If they feel like they need to try to defend heaven, the question is, is PRX going to commit up there? They've already infiltrated the site again. And it looks like it's going to be covering from the low ground.
Wow, 10.
गुस्से तो clean है.
The judge
32
position
degree
just
है.
to counter something if he does updraft up. Or even Jing. Still, PRX showing a lot of control and discipline. They back off.
Oh, Mind Freak with a great shot there from Hell.
Fantastic.
Something with a pretty deep lurk up into heaven. But right now, I mean, hold on a second. They've actually got 10 down here with the
Meanwhile,
judge. They've
Viper
cleared out
W
the
कर
bottom.
दबा रहा है mid पे.
Did PRX outposition themselves?
No, I think they're fine. Unless it's in the smoke. Okay.
That was close. That was close. I was a little
Almost,
worried
half
there.
हो गया था.
I get the idea they could spray down for that diffuse, but that was getting a little bit scary. Now 3-1
BT
here.
होता है ना
PRX
दो
the
Viper
lead.
wall के साथ.
Yes, and you have
दो
to
Viper
admire
wall,
how
15
both
smokes.
teams really, because I like what 10 was going for with the judge.
Major
inside of the
33
nebula,
है,
but at the
feels
same
like
time for
41.
PRX, because they are doing this mind game. It's the same toxic screen setup up by A. Mental conditioning. They use it to sneak past A ramp, but at times they just lower it down and explode onto the A side instead, along with the blast
Easy
packs and jet
PRX,
dashes
2-0
onto the
baby.
site itself. in a lot of these rounds, you could do this multiple times, but guess what happens the next round, Tasteless?
अभी मेरे हिसाब से हर मैप ऐसा 60-70% अटैक वाला हो गया अबे.
You're kind of tricked into
Double
thinking,
controller
okay, it's the
वाला
same wall.
फंडे के
They're
साथ
probably
ना.
going to go into A again, except it's not.
Huh?
It's that mind game, the randomization,
What is?
right? You know, even when you
What
use your
is he
utility
drinking?
in that way, you're not
Pani.
even giving information. You're just making the guessing that much
Jing
more
for second
on the
दवाई
razor's
something
edge,
मैं
which
afraid
is
bunk
really
का है.
brilliant, to be honest. A lot of support here for PRX in the audience. By the
W
way.
Gaming win
See all
बोलता
the
है.
fans come out for them. But we have a lot of Zeta
PRX
fans
win,
down here as
PRX
well. It's been my
win.
favorite part of doing this show
हम
so
लोग
far.
का
is just
old
seeing
days
all
याद
the
आ रहे हैं. हम भी
international
मोबाइल
fans
पे
come
ऐसे
out
कर
and show
रहे
their
थे.
love for the teams. But right now, Zeta's in a little bit of trouble. Zeta has been
That was fun.
Jing,
outclassed.
jing.
Obviously, the
Huh?
further along you get in a
What?
half, the
Huh.
more
That experience.
credits and opportunities
That's
that can
funny.
be created, the more ultimates that are going to be available.
Huh?
And with very good executions,
अभी नहीं थे ना यार
maybe
ये।
they can recover.
Hey.
But right
Huh,
now, this
sorry.
is a train
अभी
that Zeta has to stop.
याद भी नहीं.
PRX is starting to combo out
Name
these
it
wins
on it.
back to back.
That's right, 3-on-1. This is Paper X's map pick after all, but we also know that Zeta aren't slouches on this map as well.
And there it is, the seesaw back over to B that you were mentioning, Quack. Can something just
Oh,
go right? Oh no,
Right
they're going to get
goes
the
the-
Astra bubble up at least.
oh. Oh, smart play by Sugar
Bro,
Zero
play
though.
के लिए
Instantly
भी
hearing the
कुछ नहीं
Trailblazer, he
मालूम है,
backs
वो
off
लोग
completely. He knows he's
इतना
on pistol, so
BT
he
खा
still
के
has
मिड
that scope.
कंट्रोल ले लिया ना वो लोग.
Oh, 10.
Oh.
With a beautiful shot there from the Sheriff, takes Mind Freak out.
Oh.
And they're going to start to try to collapse the position here for PRX. Forsaken is something though, fighting back so well.
Oh.
Got your trail.
Oh my god! And Sugar Zero on the frenzy, getting chased down, but he just backs up. It's down to the 1-on-1.
The spike
Spike.
was never
By
planned, by the way.
10 का round
It's
है
making
क्या?
a beeline over to A as fast as humanly possible.
We're playing a game of tag. You're it.
Right, so a plant just
Guys,
behind
for
Pillar.
second है
This
भाई,
could go
easy
either
नहीं
way.
भाई.
10, a little bit lower on
10 भाई
HP
छोड़
than
दो.
Forsaken, but
No.
both well
अभी भी
equipped
time
to
है.
take a fight.
Save कर लो.
10 actually comes up through the sewers and is taking his time here. Forsaken,
Sure.
a very strained position, right? He has
Yes.
so many possible angles he'll have to cover.
That's exactly right. In a one-on-one, you're never quite sure where your opponent's going to show up from. He could be Elbow. He could be Heaven. He could be Rams too. And Forsaken has no earthly idea.
Oh my god, beautiful.
Ah.
10 gets it.
The barrel just exposed.
These guns are too long, man.
से.
You
Shut
gotta
them
hold
up.
that vandal in your armpit. It's the only way to do it.
मैंने कुछ नहीं बोला
Yeah,
था,
pull out
ठीक
your
है.
knife instead. No, I'm kidding.
कल वॉच पार्टी होगी ना बंक
It's a
में.
tough situation to be
Yeah.
in. And it goes down to that guessing game. And in this moment, Zeta was just a little bit better. You have to admire
Heaven
how
out,
they
heaven
played
out.
a
Hello.
sight hit as well.
Huh?
The way that they went in on the aggressive depth with a showstopper just to allow for his teammates to actually swarm the site. And at the same time, for 10 to get the shot from the back. He picked up a Vandal, and that was such a big win for
कैसे आ
Zeta.
रहे बे?
Yeah, a very important moment there for Zeta.
अरे
They do
मत
play
करो
a little
यार.
bit of catch up. But overall, an extremely chaotic round 5 here. We now go into
Like
round
me or like
6.
Yeah.
And we could have the first real action up mid that we've had so far.
Back into it.
No judge waiting to receive them here up in mid, by the way.
We could see, like, as soon as so much utility is spent, Zeta completely backs up. They went all the way back to stairs, back towards rafters.
भाई सब कंट्रोल
Something might have
लिया
sneaked up.
हुआ
I
है
think he
बे.
saw a barrel. Ooh!
Great
Quick
shot.
reactions.
Bomb buddy
भाई
out.
मारता तो है हाँ.
Re-rotate now. Keep Zeta guessing. Laz is going to peek.
Don't have to guess so much if you have Seekers.
Divide, will he swing out?
Wow!
Damn, that was sick.
Doesn't have to.
फिर भी मारा था भाई.
Beautifully done there by him.
This is a slightly different look from Paper X.
They're going to be audible as they come up over here towards B, but they're also going to be
Oh,
blind.
गलत blind दे
That
दिया
leaves
रे
only
उसने.
Crow left over with some shots spammed through the cloudburst. He's going to try to wrap it
Yeah?
up. Shorty's going to answer that.
Shorty.
It's up in the air in your face.
भाई क्या बंदा ये हेलो.
And Davai is right on his tail.
This is such a healthy spot here for
Something
PRX.
is
They are
something,
in a
dude.
position to possibly bring 5 rifles with them
भाई
into the
साहब
4th round
भाई
win.
5,000
Look
का
for a pick,
इकोनॉमी
look for maybe
$200
something.
में.
Are we gonna knife?
Uh-oh.
Are we? Oh,
Yeah.
डॉलर यार.
So many ways to die
Dollars.
in that
ways
round.
to
Not.
200 points.
4-2. Still, you're absolutely right. It's a good performance for PRX right now. And
Yeah.
if you take a look at
Bunks bhai,
the
we love you,
kill
but
feed
कल
of
watch party ना हो कैसा
or
रहेगा?
Shaken, still,
Huh?
such an incredible MVP.
पागल है क्या? Watch party होगा.
An incredibly consistent
और वो भी
performance since
2-0
last
वाला,
week, and he's
2-0.
13 and 5
कल तो मेरे
right
हिसाब से
now.
15 मिनट में
Looking
गेम
very
खत्म हो
strong
जाएगा.
right now.
15 मिनट
दोनों
One of the
मैच.
sharpest players, I think.
देख लो
Flawless victory there.
देख लो
Paper Rex. Things are going to speed up now. A push down into A. Viper all stacked on top of each other. The Boombot's going to try to get a confirm, but 10 is over here on the side, waiting for a flank. Mind Freak over here, ready for anybody who's going to come around. If you can see him through Ramen, he's not. But is he going to see him this time?
Jing!
Meanwhile,
Nah, alum bilum.
all right, well, they do manage to get that kill way outside of B, but A is the place they need to try to
Alum
defend.
bilum.
It's going to be a spike.
मैं बोला
just
ना
in
ये
the
लोग
open here
4-1
by
करती है.
Pillar.
लाइक करने बोल
Very
पहले
deep
आज
even the
कल
Jet over here in sewers, something
कल
looking
का
for,
कल देख लेंगे. हाँ
maybe
लाइक करो
wrap
लाइक करो.
around and catch them up
चैट
in the
2K
mid.
वाचिंग है 2K
This
लाइक्स
is a
करो
very
जल्दी.
well
बंक्स
defended
आपका फ्यूचर
position
प्लान्स क्या है?
with,
नियर
Paper
फ्यूचर
X.
नहीं फर्दर फ्यूचर का क्या करना है? एनी अचीवमेंट फेस लव बट लाइफ की तरफ से
Of
पसंद
course, Zeta
है
walks right into him for
मेरा
trying to
फ्यूचर
track
प्लान
it,
सिर्फ
but
इतना है
that was
कि
an
टू स्टे
unusual
हैप्पी.
exchange.
बस
Divide ready to
There is
get
no
one. Can he get two?
हैवी फ्यूचर.
No.
घर लेना है,
But-
इसको खुश रखना है
bit
और क्या.
of movement error. Oh my god!
ए भाई ये
so
बंदा है भाई, क्या
Oh,
बंदा
that
है
was
भाई.
so
हाँ
good. That was like such an intelligent tactical read to basically
क्या बंदा है
dive
यार.
bomb through the bubble with the
This
shorty.
guy.
I've seen him do this like a couple other
can't.
times, but like just to have the instinct to know, like, all right, well, you're going to try to set up a position where you can at least try to figure out what's going on the other side.
जिंग.
He's such an aggressive, in
Let's
your
watch it
face
again.
player.
He's like, I know what to do. Boop.
That made me jump. I'm not gonna lie. I almost dropped our
हंस रहे हुए वो लोग.
5-2 and Paper
और
Rex.
चिन्ह
They
का
got
तो
5
क्या हुआ? टॉप
ultimates
कर
right
गया.
now.
Jing ready. Showstopper in hand. Can he find a target? He's going to start looking. He gets one.
इसका यूज से नहीं हुआ भाई.
And the Seekers come out. They know that their player is
Yeah.
up over by mail room because of this.
ओए
Oh, something. Come
उसको
on!
shorty
ए
और भी
भाई
challenge दिया गया
जान
किसी
Style is
पूछ
continuing to
कर
work.
वो कर रहा है यार.
You know, very passive Zeta. Are they going to try to come back around
देखो,
भाई
है
क्या है
advantage
ये?
के
and
पास,
into
but
their
नहीं,
own strength
shorty
here?
और भी
Another
challenge.
round with 5 rifles in hands. No deaths so far.
क्या है ये चैट?
This is what you expect to see from this W Gaming team, organization, agent composition, whatever you want to call it. They embody this.
खतरनाक डब्ल्यू दबाते
Very
लेकिन
comfortable
कुछ भी
here.
हो.
And,
खतरनाक
they're on
डब्ल्यू
the hunt.
दबाते.
If
They're
if
trying
बस
to
थोड़ा
find
info लेते हैं और
anybody
उसके बाद
just-
W.
just lurking,
you can
trying to see
afford
their
to,
weapon. Yeah, 100%.
we also don't want to go too far.
Well, Laz may be in for an interception. Okay.
Hey, Bangadu, they'll do one thing.
See, I
Got the information.
You'll put this
Oh
phone
my
on
God,
charger.
goodbye.
Look, I mean, if you were in Zeta's shoes
Huh?
right now, this is
It's
like
6
how
percent.
you're thinking. You know, if past few
Oh,
rounds,
well, no.
Paper X
पूरा
actually
दिन
were a
game
little
on
bit
रखता है.
slow, a
Charging
little
पे
bit
होता है आधा
careful.
phone तो तेरा.
Right, they always have that
मैं
wall
नहीं
up by
था.
A, the one that I was talking
नहीं
about.
था.
And then in the next couple of rounds, all of a sudden they're blast
That's
backing
it.
into
देखो, अभी भी
your
उसका game
face.
चालू है.
Something's got the shorty out, and he just
That's
points that
it.
at your chin. Like, how
It
do you
is in
react to
sleep
that?
mode.
Wild. And they did a good job just fishing for information. From sewer, they saw, okay, we know where
ए
Laz is
हेलीकॉप्टर
dropping.
जा रहा है.
Laz tries to
अंबानी
rotate, but that's
भाई.
gonna give an advantage for the person
Love
on
you.
the other side
अंबानी गए अभी ऊपर से.
over there towards A, and so they get that kill. So it's going to be Viper's pit at A immediately.
Ooh.
Whoa.
What?
We may be into round 10 before we know it.
Just a big exchange up over by garage. Again,
Yeah.
you can never quite predict it. Sometimes you just walk into a head-on clash,
हल्का
and Zeta comes out on top.
कौन सा
Now, one
गेम
thing
भाई?
to notice that although
Valor.
Dubai probably not going to survive this. They did burn.
Valor,
Zeta
okay.
did burn through the Viper ulti, which is really important. You know, a lot of times you have to win the round if you're going to use that Viper ulti. In theory, if you're going to eventually win a half or win
नहीं, mobile
a
में.
full map. It's so they've got.
Oh my god.
अच्छा इसलिए ए
No,
बोल रही थी
they're
क्या?
just going to cover the spike. They're going to play it safe.
नहीं,
As
mobile
Zeta is
and
known
PC
to
is
do.
different.
Now, is Divide going to do anything crazy?
Bunks
try to
भाई
peek? If
ये
he does,
M1
I think
SG
there
कौन सा
should be
कंट्री
no way
है?
this would work.
साल. My Singapore.
No.
क्या बैठे हैं तीनों लोग crouch
How
करके
do you like? what do
अरे
you say when you see
बीमेन पे
that?
डब्बे पे रहते
Yeah.
ना तभी देखने का एक नीचे एक
you
उसके
die, you
ऊपर
don't
खड़ा
say
रहता है एक
anything.
बॉक्स के ऊपर बैठा रहता है एक फिर उसके
Okay,
ऊपर खड़ा
good win
रहता
here for Zeta.
है
A needed one
एकदम
as well. This time
टावर
something
बना
is
के
going to be on the operator. Again, we did see that Viper's ulti get burned through, so they're not going to have access to that for many more rounds to come. Something probably interested
The
in
boys.
trying to get a pick right away here. As we've got that crisscross
तीन
of the
लोग
two
मस्त
Viper walls
कमांड
set
मार
up
के
over
बैठे
here
थे।
at A.
Yeah. Again,
मेरे को
we
ए
saw
एग्जीक्यूट
how
देखने में
eager
मजा आता है
Fist
भाई ये लोग को
was.
ए
Now
करना
he's looking to
चाहिए
play a long range.
हाँ
PRX
ना
by
कल तेरा
Binks.
दोस्त खेल रहा है ये तो उसको सपोर्ट कर ठीक
They
है
have to
हाँ
consider what
पागल है
Zeta
क्या
are about to
ग्लोबल
pull
2-0
off. And
मैं
Zeta are
जी को
trying to play.
और 15 मिनट में
different
ग्लोबल ने
formations. They need
2-0
to
नहीं
figure
किया
out
ना
where PRX
तो
are gonna
मतलब
come from.
इम्प्रूवमेंट का बहुत स्कोप
Now they just walk
Oh,
straight into
Mind
Mind
Freak
Freak.
gets his
Oh!
revenge. Reminding
ये
Zeta
क्या है
who's in
भाई?
charge of B.
Imagine.
He's going to slip through. 10 does not manage to spot him.
माइंड फ्रीक
So can't confirm that he's on
Oy,
site
sheesh.
yet. With the
क्या
lurk,
ये?
another,
एस था
almost an
एस
ace.
था माइंड
But
फ्रीक
that's
था
okay. Jing will
क्या है ये
pick up
लेकिन?
the pieces that Mind Freak
हाँ?
could. And oh my god, great round.
भाई टीम की भी
That's
जरूरत
just the
नहीं दो
mind
प्लेयर
games
लेके
that we've
खेलो
got. Two teams again. PaperX a
क्या है
little
ये
bit
यार?
noise towards A. They thought that perhaps Garage
अरे
was
टप टप
safe.
टप
But lo and behold, we have this one person with the perfect head height across our placement. Perfect shots, almost a flick to the ace.
Yeah, crazy
1v4,
moment. What is going on at B, by the
1v4?
way?
That's
Where one
all.
guy just gets all the kills at B on one team or the other?
1v4
It's highly unusual.
Bit of a misread. A little bit unfortunate for Zeta.
हाँ सही है
Never
2v5
really
करो
got to
बोलना
see something and what he could do with the operator this time around.
But that's why
भाई
this is
कितना
such a good
smoke है भाई
position for
mid में
PRX.
भाई
Again, you have the same thing up by A. Something's just lurking up over by B. If anyone pushes out, if he hears a guiding light, he knows he could potentially fake them out and push in. And at the same time, up over by mid, that's being covered up by Zeta with their Astra Stars. So it's up to the A side, if I'm being honest. Zeta has to make sure that they put up a
रैम
wall
जाएंगे
here
क्या ये
and
लोग लग रहा है
fend it from PaperX.
It's not going to be easy for PaperX to navigate this. They're going to send the bird through and ping him. They're going to get the confirm. Something's looking for a shot. His crosshair is not in the right spot right now. He's going to go for it anyways. And that was a chaotic
दो मार
moment.
दिया
Laz
तीन
has
मार
taken
दिया
out 3 so far. The operator now out of the hands of
एक
the
और
players
blind है
here. But it looks like PRX is going to try to fight
चार
through.
मार
Laz
दिया
keeps dropping him.
एस है उसका
Just Mind Freak left over. Completely surrounded, by the way.
Last smells
इसलिए
blood.
जा रहा है
एस मार
My
दिया
God, he got the ace.
भाई,
एक काम कर
पाँच
अकेले ही खेल
ऐसी।
तू अकेले ही खेल
This is
हाँ
crazy.
वो जो दो
Great
खेलेंगे
defense over there.
2v1 हो जाएगी
Rex might have pushed their luck.
The man with Japan on his shoulders.
भाई क्या है भाई ये
Such a tense moment here. And this was wild. The Laz actually getting
कोई
a
सिंगल
double
किल
kill.
नहीं लेता है लगता
And then just continuing to shut down push after push after push.
या फिर
ISP
नहीं
doesn't matter.
नहीं या फिर वो लोग
Takes
मारेंगे ही
Mind Freak
नहीं
out
या फिर अकेले 2 2 3 3 4 4 मारेगा साला
They are hyped up because of it as well. We might be nearing the end of the first half, but Zeta is certainly pumped up.
ट्रेड
and
पुश
this
करने वाले हैं
is by no means over. PaperX again aggressing towards
ट्रेड
the
पुश करेंगे ये लोग
Zeta
रैम
nipping at the heels here of PaperX.
चलो चलो रैम चलो डरने का जरूरत नहीं
PaperX now thinking twice about actually trying to come through here, or at least letting the clock run a little bit. They've got something here. They're going to see if something could try to initiate. Through the cloudburst he goes, but to his right is where his opponent's going to be. Oh, he whips it. Oh, Laz does it again.
भाई बहुत क्लोज था
And that's now how Zeta is adapting to it, but PaperX still not
huh.
slowing down. They're still up
Yeah.
around by ramp. The showstopper explodes.
PaperX players are starting to thin out here. We've got 2 that are on the run, scrambling right through Mail up into B.
निकाल
Sugar
सकते
Zero
हैं बे लोग
could be able to
अभी
pop
भी
around Alley.
Oh, and because of the wall, they can't hear the footsteps.
ओह
They have
साउंड
no
आ
idea
गया
that Sugar Zero is right around this corner.
Viper's pit. Oh, and it's going to be just one left. Devi against the rest of this team. The Viper's pit's going to stay up to help him. Oh, yep. Sights too
ओह
high.
एंटी निकाल सकते थे रे
Depth
निकाल
shot
सकते
and
थे
the
अगर
kill.
प्लांट करते
5 to
तो
7 and an
निकाल
excitingly
सकते
close
थे क्लोज था
match so
क्लोज था
far.
क्लोज था
Incredibly
बंद बैठे तो अभी
close.
रेज
This
मत करो
is
यार
something that I'm gonna be honest, Tasteless has my butt clenched.
My butt is clenched.
Yeah.
I could turn a lump of coal into a diamond right
Time
now.
to
Oh my
have
God.
some
It is-
That's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure. It's dangerous.
Chaka.
This has been so intense. What a back and forth.
Like
For a
करने
little
बोल
bit,
guys,
PRX
3000
they're
watching
gonna
है,
run away with
1000
the whole
likes है,
show,
3000
but,
likes करो
Zeta
जी.
made the right adjustments. Their head's still in the game.
Yes.
And beautiful defense over on
EJ
the
नहीं
A
है
side
तो
there by Lab.
अच्छा
Yeah, because
खेल रहे
that's
हैं
how
Zeta
you
वाले.
kind of adapt to Paper X,
EJ
right?
RRQ
You
में
might
है.
not know which site they're going to head towards, but
Sharam.
you can certainly position yourself for where they're about to land. And that's what we've been seeing from Laz, from
Butt
10,
clenched.
and maybe even Dep at times.
Butt clenched का पता है meaning तुमको?
Because Paper X,
दोनों
we
जो
know it's
है,
gonna be aggressive.
पाव.
We know it's going to be something, and Jinx
पाव के बीच में
dashing onto
एक
site.
लाइन रहता है.
And
दो
Laz is
पाव तुम
able
लोग
to
अगर
kind
दो
of
पाव भरे तो
watch
दो
for
पाव
those, find frags in
के
that
बीच में
all
लाइन
that
रहता है.
chaos.
वो दो पाव
And
का एक साथ
sometimes
ऐसा करो.
it
समझ रहे हो?
happens mid-air. Sometimes it happens with a lot of theatrics, and it's
यार
incredibly
सोच
fun
रहा हूँ
to
मैं
watch.
सिखाने भी चालू करूँ.
And so, the second half is where we're going to go into now. Paper Rex, of course, will be on the defending side with
पता
Zeta
है.
ready with that spike, trying to get the plant.
Now अभी जब तुम लोग पाव
This is a
देखेगा
fight
ना,
right now to move to the top of the pack here in our ranking.
तुम लोग अभी लाइफ में जब
One
पाव
of the most
देखोगे,
important matches of the entire event.
You win this, you move up right next to PRX.
That's right.
And that's a very potentially good spot, because if you actually do get second place,
मन करता
you
लास्ट
move
को पहले
straight
उसने बोला
over
वन के
into
पहले रेडो में और सीधा
the second bracket up over by playoffs.
Kill doesn't matter,
hello to
baby.
South
देखा ना वो भी एक kill पे
Africa. Oh my God.
Yeah, man, we got people from all over the world
That's
coming
incredible.
down. So cool. Gotta love it. So, we are now going to go into
Second half.
round.
Thank you Saksham, thank you for the 110
See
Zeus,
what the
thank you
pistol
once
round's
again
gonna
for the
look like. Again, when
110.
teams are this close, that pistol round becomes so important.
पाव के बीच
Yeah,
में
I
बड़ा
gotta
कहाँ से
throw this
आएगा
out there, like
जब
kind of what
बैठोगे.
Elio said, PaperX hasn't beaten Zeta before in an official match.
Right.
So if this actually does happen with the current scoreline right now, that could be huge. But you know, it's not over yet. This pistol round means so much. And look at how much they're stacking up over by Vents.
Yeah, big collection up
team
here.
कैसे
Spike
खेल
is
सकते हैं
quietly
लोग?
positioned up here by A, which means it's going to be Divide. If they're
Huh?
going to have to deal with this if they do in fact come in.
Just trying
But-
to get information.
Pretty good read. They're going to go right through Vents.
बेल्टे वजह हो जी रात को है, देख नहीं पाऊंगा मैं.
Yeah, it's very much so still
Watch
the
party नहीं
A
कर
side.
सकता
Same
मैं.
walls from both teams, but I want to see how PaperX makes use of theirs, because Bongo is another great Viper player.
कि
who
बुंड
knows
देख
how to
रहा है
play
वो
against
तो.
that. So it's just going to be Forsaken in a little corner, and then playing around the Poison Cloud. Repositioning thanks to Jing's firepower.
Yeah, they bounced right out of there. They're going to try to come through Heaven now. Got something over here in the corner.
Oh,
Right.
And it's going to be a
Rope
drop
लेके
down
भी गया
through
तो भी
Vents.
हारे. ये लोग को
Obviously very
वापस
audible,
fake
but
sound करके
I
A
almost
जाना
feel
चाहिए.
like Paper X is just going to be able to meet them here before they can actually set up. Could they possibly fake? No, they're going to.
वापस से
No, they're going to go back.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Can Jing?
वो लोग भी वापस से जा रहे हैं. बाप रे क्या चल रहा
They're
है?
actually being silent about this, so we're cutting noise, and PaperX doesn't have information at this moment.
They do not have a lot of time. We've seen Zeta get in trouble with this before, where
there
they
it is.
can't quite get
भाई
over
दिमाग
onto the
तो है
spike
हाँ?
site.
That
Sugar
should be
Zero is
confirmation.
trying to
4
push.
सेकंड मारा.
Seconds. Zeta. Oh boy.
What?
Okay, they're buying time.
Oh!
Can they get the plant?
टाइम ही नहीं है.
No!
No
That's
more
it.
time.
Now that's a very Zeta loss. It is. I mean, Zeta just occasionally is too methodical
भाई ये
in
क्या
how
है?
they move. And the truth is, you just need a couple of defenders to
ये
hold
क्या
the
राउंड
angle.
था? हेलो.
They just force you to back up to where it's like, okay, now you're just not going to get there.
If
You know.
they're saying it's very true. We took too much time just to clear out and being careful. So much so that Devi was able to
No time,
anchor the
no time.
site just in that moment, up by the screen.
But Paper X, I mean, with the reads, right? They seesawed over to B and then got right back over to A when they said, okay, they're not here in
Something is
time.
really something else. कद्दू मेरा 4 second on top. घर
And
जाएंगा
something's gonna
top
go
fragger है.
with the Marshall. And actually shoulders that shot.
भाई
And
वो मार
somehow
सकता था वो shot.
barely alive.
Oh. And now everyone's positioned for this. HL's
Yeah.
going in. It doesn't hit Devi. Oh,
Hey!
Yeah, bit of a trade there. Good setup. But
Oh, मार देगा.
over time,
Nice.
Paper X is just thinning out these numbers. Where's Crow? There was Crow, and then there was none. Paper X with a nice
अभी
win.
something ऊपर आ गया ना शायद.
Beautifully done.
Just a little bit more controlled up over by the middle ground. Something
seeing
so many players from Zeta immediately calls out to his team. So everyone starts to surround and collapse in on this one spot of the map. Zeta had no escape. On to the next round though, and it's going to be a full buy now. As a judge, and he's going to look to make an explosive entry. What I'm curious about again is how though this default will play out, because same wall up over by A. Zeta is just going to play around it.
Okay, a pop flash comes out there. Confirmed.
PRX के map वैसे भी बहुत strong है.
Pretty wide split
आप
over here.
ace कब मारोगे
Zeta's not
इस rank
committed
push
to any
में?
one
कल ही
location.
मारा
We
था
wanna
यार,
watch
मत
them
करो
carefully.
ऐसा.
They have
कल ही
to
मारो.
win this round. They're going to try to come back.
Look at how far back
Now,
10 is.
something is trying to get a pick out here. Sugar Zero is hanging back just by
चलो
Ramen.
उंगलियों में चिपक रहा chocolate.
Well, this is...
पिघल
They
गया.
might just push all the way out.
If they do, they're going to meet Sugar. That could be painful.
Oh,
Great shot by
Foot spotted
Sugar.
already.
Overextension here from PRX. But something is still there. No, excuse me. Something's going to back up now.
These are two
तुम लोग भी चल try करो ना
Yeah,
5-man rank game
You
खेल के
gotta
ना.
imagine the guy at the
Last
bottom
30
has the
second
edge,
push.
right? And unless he
Huh?
gets a second person, and they both hop down
results
there at the same
बताओ.
time, which we've seen as a way to
Oh
try to
my
entry
God.
over to vents.
Depends on the first person.
Last 30 seconds में ना regroup करके
Go.
rush
Are they
करो.
both going to double hop
ठीक है?
down?
I think so. Unless they actually rotate sites, but they're not going to do
Yeah.
that.
Oh, he misses the shot. They're going to get through. Zeta's doing it.
Oh, Forsaken's trying to buy time.
Oh, blindsided there by 10.
Shot in the back.
Well, Jing gets one. Can he string it together? Oh, this is so scary. Such a tough position for Jing.
Can't find a clear shot either.
Can't believe how many times he's been able to peek here.
Oh,
Actually tries to
almost.
switch out for the gun on the ground so he doesn't have to reload. Sugar Zero finds him. And that leaves
Don't
just
love it,
something who was
time
basically
खत्म हो
on the
जाएगा,
lurk
ये
the whole time, but unable to get any of those kills.
yeah. Managed to get just a little bit.
आज
Now he's
प्लेन
gonna
में
have to
है
back
ट्राई
off,
करूंगा और
save up
बोलूंगा
for the next
बस
round.
टैग
I
कर दो
mean-
स्टोरी में ठीक है स्कोर.
It's well played by Zeta if you think about it. Just the way that they rotated around, they cut noise, just zero information for PRX. And I hate to say it, but man, that was a really
TBCM?
unfortunate whiff for Divide.
ये बनाएगा.
Up by the ropes, if he actually got those, then, you know, this might be a completely different result.
जरा मेरे को चोमटा बनाया.
But, and again, credit to Zeta because they surprised him. He had no idea where Zeta would be. There was no information
वैसे
found
हम
from
सब सिल्वर
PRX's
गोल्ड
side.
वाले
They
हैं
were
अब
playing
क्या
blind in this
आयन
round.
भेजो के
The
बंक
fog of
नहीं
war
ट्राई
is
करके
definitely
देखो ना
tasteless.
क्या पता
It
रैंक
is.
पुश
It
हो
was
जाए समझ रहे हो
well executed overall. It's too bad Divide wasn't able to try to blockade that. The push out of B was a failure as well. You know, I think, again, aggressive ideas from PRX that time, but the execution
और देख रहे हो
play not there, to say the least. But
Hmm?
they're still steadily
जान
in
पूछ
lead.
कर PRX
They
से
need
थ्रो
to
किया तो
really
69
continue the
के लिए.
game of catch up from here.
PRX, oh my god, triple push outside of mid. They bypassed the 0 point, but they definitely made a sound with that drop.
Yeah. They get one.
What? He still got the
फिर
frag!
भी मारा
Can't
बे.
believe it. Just 1 foot coming down the step, but they weren't ready. And now Zeta may try to come around. Something. This is a very awkward position. He takes a shot and pulls away. Not bad.
It just annoys Zeta by a little bit, but in all this time, 10 up by ramps.
बाप
Oh my
रे ये
gosh,
बंदा
he
नहीं
can still-
नहीं सुधरने वाला भाई.
His reaction timing is just too good.
ये बंदा नहीं सुधरने वाला ब्रो.
Something can
कुछ
lurk
करना
just
पड़ेगा
outside
इसका.
of this. A crow over here.
Oh, deep
using
में
an
था
angle
वो
to
need.
follow there. And they're going to back up.
Yeah.
And remember, Zeta is sometimes too slow with movement.
ऐसा मत करना.
Zeta hasn't made
Rank
any
push में 30
progress
seconds
really.
बाद.
They're only just up by mail, so they can pull back. There's only 35 seconds left.
And at this point, PRX knows that Zeta has to commit to a single site.
Yeah. Now
30 seconds.
they're going to have to go for B, but something. Okay, they're going to know for sure as they see the utility come through that could be a push. 20 seconds.
ओए
Again, can they buy enough time?
क्या टांग
Spike
दिखा था
dropped,
उसका.
and Sugar Zero
Oh, nice
stuck
shot.
over here.
अच्छा शॉट.
Even if the spike was grabbed, I don't know
By
that you're going to be able to
Forsaken
plant that
थोड़ा
no matter
सा है.
what. Beautifully done.
हाँ?
And again, PRX, they hold
20 किल मार दे बे 20 11
Get some kills,
सपोर्ट
and then they
प्लेयर
pull
भाई
back.
हेलो.
And they know that Zeta's going to be a little bit too slow. They're going to try to clear too
ओ
many corners
सपोर्ट
too
प्लेयर का
slowly.
ट्रू मीनिंग ये होता है कि
And
वो
that's what
ड्यूलिस्ट से
allows
भी
the rest of
आगे जाके
PRX
एंट्री
to
मार के
drop,
अपने सपोर्ट करे
over
टीम को
into the B site,
Huh?
be ready to receive it. And unless PRX can drop down,
हो
clear
सकता है।
every angle, and get every kill, the clock is not on their side.
Yeah, and who's the one buying all this time? Who's the one peeking mid? It's
Not Jack.
Forsaken. This guy.
Right.
It's 20 frags high right now.
4K सेकंड
And he's still looking for a little bit more. Just peeking outside by ramp. He hears a little bit of noise, gets information for his team.
पेरेक्स का अच्छा अबे
Stars
4-1
all across the
स्ट्रेटजी
board.
बहुत अच्छा है 2-1
PRX
स्प्लिट
are
में ना
looking to
बहुत टाइम खाता है
push and close off Zeta from their entry.
जो ये लोग डिफॉल्ट कर रहे हैं ना 2-1
Zeta looking
बहुत ज्यादा
to
टाइम खाता है
press over up by the B side. It's a different wall this time, and that's something that I think PRX is very cognizant of.
Yeah, this is a pretty difficult place to try to push through with speed. So you've got something who's jiggle peeking now, but you got Mind Freak who's going to have the swing around.
Spike down.
And Mind Freak, I mean, it just you see it work out just like that. This round's already over. Laz is just stuck. The spike is actually stuck over here.
देख ना
in
ए
a
से बी
position
आते
that I
आते
don't
40
think
सेकंड
Laz-
बचे
Oh,
थे
well, he will recover it. Thought they might try to spam
20
shots
वॉच
through.
पट्टी हो गए क्या हैं
Jing with the lurk here.
कहां पे
They're all
करूं यार?
starting to
Yeah,
surround
it's
him.
like sharks surrounding the last swimmer left on the boat.
Da-da.
सिटी साइड मैप है
That shark got punched in the nose. But anyways, our metaphor was there. Our metaphor was on point. There they go.
There they go.
Vai gets that
Alright.
kill. 11.
This is the most
wins there.
attack sided
Big
map I
piranha.
have ever seen
A piranha?
Maybe a piranha. Well, you kill one of the piranhas.
PRX डिफेंड इसलिए कर पा रहा है
But anyways,
it
he
is
was
the
being encircled.
best
They
team
were
in the
coming to
world
get him.
second
And
ना
that's,
second
you know,
पहला G है
Kind of scary to watch.
G
on the
versus
minimap.
PRX
And really,
2-0
that was
मेरे
just
हिसाब
something to Mind Freak with like the best possible
9
setup.
minutes
And they're repositioning over here.
10th minute में
On the
4
defender
second का
side.
call
They
आएगा
have a
मेरे
new
को
setup,
hey
and so
dude
something in the distance
We
draws
lost
everybody's crosshairs over there, and that's when Mind Freak can wrap around,
Peek out at the right time.
give you a haircut.
Ooh.
So, there's a timeout called here by Zeta. I mean, this isn't surprising, right? They've had a hard time. PRX is looking to be in very good form.
DRX कौन क्या करे जॉब
You
से
know,
DRX
I feel like I say this a lot when I
वो
cast,
कौन सा team?
but it is true. You see it happening here now. Zeta is occasionally too slow,
Yep.
and they don't give themselves enough of an opportunity on site with the time that they have in the round to basically secure it. I mean, you look
वो
at
तो गई
the
जीवर जो
last
PRX
side back
पुराना नहीं
there
रही
when
लेटेस्ट चाहिए
PRX was attacking, and sometimes they'd have that spike planted before
Latest
the
चाहिए,
first minute of
पुराना
the
नहीं।
clock had expired. And they're giving themselves a lot of time to, okay, can we set this up? Have we flushed everybody out of the site? Do we have to confirm yes? Where it seems like
और
we're
Fnatic
having-
go.
ओ हाँ Fnatic
Yeah,
भी है
we're
ना
having Zeta
third
basically come
Fnatic
in.
third नहीं third
and
Sentinel
they have like
fourth
literally
Fnatic
20 seconds, and they have not cleared the site yet.
I mean, I think it bears repeating, you know, because it does happen that way. Zeta is taking things very methodically, and PRX loves to exploit that. Especially on this map, where they are so comfortable on right now. Zeta needs a different look, but
Oh,
here comes
boy.
Jing, just
Well-
looking for that match point.
Yeah, looking to clean house over there. Nobody was able to be killed off as they tried to rocket down the entry point to A.
All right, this house is not clean yet. We need more brooms and dustpans.
Jing's gonna come over here. Lurk, is he gonna just go through the bubble? He's crazy, man.
Oh my gosh.
This is wild.
ओ मारा उसने फिर भी
Duel!
दो
Jing finally stopped by Laz.
अकेला था मिड में भाई हेलियो
Does that?
Crazy, man.
Well, they
He gets
could-
one, he's like, I
भाई
want
दो
more.
कैसे इसे मार सकता हो
Exactly that, the youngest player. I mean, not the youngest. Forsaken is the youngest on the team, but that's what PRX gets to do because they have so much map presence, because of those
Forsaken
stars
youngest
from
है team
Mind
का
Freak. And now Zeta has no choice and lesser map control so that they're funneled over on the A site. Oh, I think Forsaken senses it.
Yeah, the instinct is definitely there. He's going to pull
30
back.
seconds
The
left.
Vi could take a wide shot. They're going to see the Viper's wall up here. The curtain's up.
भाई
They know
20
what probably was
सेकंड
happening
है
on the
हेलो
other side.
Toxin screen down.
Look at how he's
Guy
just
around.
controlled by screen. Forsaken
Impossible
confirms
to
they're up
win.
by Heaven. And it will
Yeah, a bit of a
trickle
trade.
down.
इम्पॉसिबल
We have
10
10
seconds.
seconds.
not a lot of time here.
ब्रांड भी हेवन क्या ना
Yep, and that's it. Again,
Impossible to win that.
Spike planter
Impossible.
killed there at the very end. And, you know, we're seeing this narrative kind of continue on. They just aren't able to get
10
जल्दी से
seconds
ददारी
remaining.
करो
10
पे
seconds,
देख
yeah,
लो
10
अंदर
seconds
करता है। अरे
remaining,
नहीं
and
यार,
that's-
मिल्टी नंबर 1 है।
the reality is that one player
G
has to
slash
plant the
Milton.
spike, which they can't attack during that time. I mean, it makes it so much harder to kind of, you know, seal the deal. And then a lot of times the rush can come right back, which by the way is Paper X's strength. They scramble out.
23
you can see
kills.
Zeta doesn't know what angles they're going to have to
Opponent
cover.
team
And
का
a lot of
2 का
times
total.
it's, you know, either a spike denial or at best for Zeta's sake, a spike defuse. Something ready with
कुछ भी
look for
करे, हिलने
another
नहीं वाला।
pick here.
It is match point. Paper X has the ultimates too.
Nobody knows something's on the other side, at least for Zeta. Nobody knows that, you know, something's ready with the operator. He's had the operator for a while. We haven't had that many
1
shots.
मिनट से वॉक
And it looks like this will be one where he'll miss.
Wow.
But, you know, the truth is Paper X is making this work even without something getting the operator shots, which is, you know, very telling for the strength of Paper X overall.
Because we have that many players. Even if something fails, we got Forsaken, we got
1
Jake,
मिनट है।
Pi,
Ultimar
of course,
4 second
Mike.
by।
Up over by these curtains now. The Seekers will confirm
मेरा
the
call
information.
सुना।
Every turn of the way, Paper X is well
हो
informed.
गया पूरा इन्फो है अभी।
Something whiffs again.
गलती मार दे मैं तो बोलता हूँ। Something by।
All right. Just trying to fire some pot shots.
Yeah, just, you know, maybe you can get, maybe there's somebody on
मिड
the
एयर
team
मार
that
दिया।
can.
वाह।
He does get one. Is this the end here for round 1?
Might be.
GG
It's
boys।
going to be just Crow left over.
30 seconds left.
And something cleans him out. 13-6 is how we end this score.
कॉल तो है ना?
Paper X with a win, at least one, in this best of 3 versus Zeta.
Pretty spick and span, I
बोलता है ये
must
चाहिए
say.
रिफिल।
And once more for Paper X.
यार स्माइल किया रे बंदे
Another
ने।
win under their belt on their current favorite map is
किसके
Split.
लिए स्माइल किया? कौन है वो?
I mean, I was thinking that this
Something
could go
for
either
second
way.
Jane.
Paper
कौन
X
Manfred
lost
है
the
क्या?
team's secret on this map. They got knifed by Jesse
Easy
Bash.
101%. मैं
But
तो
at the
बोले
same
था
time,
2-0
Team
baby.
Secret lost to Zeta on Split. So you might be thinking like
Goat
logically,
कौन
right?
something और
Zeta
नहीं
beat
तो
Team
कौन?
Secret, Team
हैं?
Secret beat Paper X. Probably Zeta can beat Paper X, but no. This
Bunks
time,
agile.
Zeta, like you mentioned so many times before, Tasteless, they
तो
were
भाई
way too
एक
slow, way
दिन
too
के लिए
methodical.
PRX के लिए खेलूंगा।
Yeah. You know,
If you
it
don't
is
mind.
a style they've had for a while, and it's really exciting when it works because, you know, they win every twist and turn. But, you know, with Paper
अरे अरे।
X, they're able to close in so quickly on a slow Zeta. Yes, especially with the lurks from behind. You can see there's always like somebody tailing them. And once they get the spike plant, it's like
बंदा
it's too
Radiant
late, it
बचेगा
doesn't
नहीं,
matter.
340
Unless you're going
को।
to win a 2
Team
versus
game।
3 or 2 versus 4. Yeah, it's probably not going to happen, man.
Yeah, gonna have to be a little bit more decisive, but at the same time, I mean, well played by Paper Rex.
क्या लगता है
because
top 6
whether it's
में
something with
कौन
his
top
operator
6
shot,
में
the
से कौन
final one that he
गिरेगा?
actually got.
Zeta, TS,
Forsaken
Genji.
with so many kills on the board,
I
24
think-
overall. And then, of course, Mindfreak as well, I think, who has actually been suffering some confidence
Zeta
issues.
अच्छा
He was
खेलता है
mentioning
यार।
last week. He's been feeling a little
वो
bit
ये शायद
homesick,
उनका सिर्फ
but
मैप नहीं,
today,
Zeta
I mean, those
खेलता है
3 frags he got out by Garage,
लेकिन
that
अगर ये
was
2-0 हो
magical.
गया ना तो मेरे हिसाब से
Yeah,
Zeta ही
that
गिरेगा।
was wild. Yeah, we mentioned it earlier, but yeah, something
my
kind of
God,
not making
Penguin?
those operator shots work. But what's even more impressive in reality is that it didn't really matter. There was so many powerful moments there from Paper X.
जी का
And,
क्या
you know,
होगा
we
पता
thought
नहीं।
this might be a very
आज रैंक
back
पुश
and
होगा
forth,
अगले के साथ नहीं।
a series. I feel like after that
ये
last
स्ट्रीम के
game,
बाद
maybe this
मेरा
is going to be a
दोस्त आएगा हम
2-0.
जाएंगे बाहर
Oh,
बाहर।
that's a bold prediction. I don't know
बाहर
yet.
की
I don't
दुनिया
want to say
देखेंगे,
that yet.
clouds, worlds।
I'm just
I don't want to
saying.
be labeled the Paper X betrayer anymore. But
You guys can
but-
come at me. I'm fine with it. No, but seriously, like,
they
they
look
look
really good.
good, okay? And the fact that we saw Zeta kind of fall into the same trappings that we've seen them fall into in the past,
True.
that's concerning.
Hey, I don't know if they're going to do that on the next map, though, because the next map is their map pick. It's going to be Zeta's favorite map, Ascent. And
Right.
you know what? Our desk analysts will probably break that down for us. So let's go to a quick break, and those guys will come back with the information.
तेज गिरेगा तो ही जी का चांस है। तेज नहीं गिरेगा।
But this is going to end the way but there's going to be a wraparound here.
Oh, that's all true players for me.
Right now they're
पैरा
defending
ट्रूप्स
and
किस रैंक पे?
Oh,
69
Teamwork
पे।
up into heaven.
Oh Oh my
क्लाउड देखोगे आप बनाओगे
I think he saw a barrel.
No?
He's gonna try to wrap people, but divide, ready to.
रात को स्ट्रीम मैंने आज नहीं
Now they just walk
Oh,
straight into
not on site yet. With the that was a chaotic moment.
अपना जी का मैच कल है
Oh, yeah, getting in trouble with this before.
कल हैवी स्ट्रीम को रेस्ट किया कि नहीं 6 बजे से
Fine time.
Oh,
6 से 11
But over.
आरआर के वो हारे तो जी क्वालिफाई होगा नहीं मतलब जी तो जीतना है ही नहीं जैसे कि मैच है आरआर के हारे तो जी सीधा क्वालिफाई है बहुत मैच जीते जी
I mean, it just you see it work out.
He still wins the heads up duel.
राउंड में फाटे वाला का तब की चैट पढ़ो मेरी मिस करो आकाश भाई लव यू मूवी तो है भाई ए क्या बोल रहे
期間戦っていくことになるんですけど、その中で、いろんな戦い方をできるチームだと思ってて、チームとしての戦い方のバリエーションがすごいあるチームなのかなと思ってます。
भाई इतना पोलाइटली कैसे बात करते हैं यार अपने इंटरव्यू में अपन कैसे बात करते हैं ना
僕の名前は志田浩二です。ゲーム名はラズで日本のゼタディビジョンに所属しています。いろいろチームで試しつつなんで、役割も変わるし、使うエージェントも変わってきてて、なかなか出てこないのはあるんですけど、結構ワンタップ系の武器が得意だなと。
इतना प्यार से बे
も組まれてますね。ガーディアンとかシェリフとか。
ありがとう
他のプレイヤーも
ありがとうボロムジェ
存在、日々のルーティンだったりとか試合への意気込みだったりとか自分のプレイに関して本当にめちゃくちゃ正確で理論とかデータに基づいて本当 100% 完璧主義者であろうとするプレイングかなと思います。
完璧主義というかちゃんと自分がしたいようにしてるなっていうのをすごい感じるのでそこはすごい尊敬できてかつ結構自分と似てるなと思うところも
PRX
多くて
Binks
いいチームメイトだと思います。
Ayushi excuse me
He needs the kill. He finds it. The hunt is very opened up. He eats the shot. One more to try to finish him. Got it. Tap back in and Laz with more.
There's concern that you have such a talented player and potentially he lost the one agent that he was able to be a superstar on. Now I think Laz has the potential to be a superstar on anything he does.
いまだにナーフされた状態でもチェンバーが一番好きではありますね。ただ今年を通して何のエージェントを使うっていうのが、ちょっと変わりそうだなっていう状態で1年間やってどうしてもなんなかった部分っていうのはたくさん見えてきたのでそれを調整する形でチーム内でいろいろ役割を変えて新しいものをお見せできるんじゃないかなと思ってます。
चलो मैं खुद स्पीचलेस हो जाता है ऐसा लगता है देखते
players that we have in VCT globally. People still think about that moment of him sitting on stage, staring at his PC screen after the map had ended, just kind of wondering, how did we lose this? How did we let this map get away from us? This is a guy that has so much heart in the game, and you can see it in his performances. He was one of the biggest reasons why we saw Zeta make such a strong run in international competition in the past, and he needs to also be the reason why Zeta can climb in the Pacific League.
チャンピオンズの時のブームインスポーツとやった時のファールの最後のエース
वो कौन बना हुआ है जेट
殺してたんですごいなと思います。
Everyone is being flanked upon here with 5 seconds. Laz holds them back. Laz with the ace.
बंटी
スター
एप्स
ズ東京っていうのはやっぱり競技人生を
बंक से ज्यादा हैंडसम है सच्ची विशाल भाई लव यू
自分がやってるゲームでっていうのはほとんどなかったことで今回バロラント
मेरे हैप्पी टू
開かれるとめちゃくちゃ楽しい
ग्लोबल देख रहे हो ग्लोबल बोला
み
उसने
たいなと
लव यू यार रेस्पेक्ट बढ़ गया तेरे लिए हेवन हुआ तो डेप मारेगा नेक्स्ट मैप एसेंट रहेगा मेरे हिसाब से अगर मैं जेटा का कोच रहता तो उनका बेस्ट मैप एसेंट खेलता मेरे हिसाब से
Welcome back to VCT Pacific and Victoria. We've got Achilleos and Valdez here, and we just finished the second matchup of Game 1 for today on Split. With all going as it should be going, PRX winning their map pick
Correct.
against Zeta.
Madam, बराबर
What do you think? Zeta,
What do you think?
Zeta predictor?
Achilles and
Look,
Twitter.
I think that this was an
So the
incredibly
first
disappointing
bets,
performance here
PRX
from
का
Zeta.
घर जाएंगे.
I mean, even though, yes, PRX, they do come in here. They did look dominant in the past on Split. You know, had just played that versus Talon most recently last week.
मेरी
But
chat के नहीं
this
बढ़ते,
is, of
सबका try
course, a
करता हूँ बे.
long-standing, strong map for Zeta
हिंदी में
prior to the
commentary नहीं है
changes.
क्या
They
match
come in
का?
here
पता नहीं.
and they do not really show up versus PRX. The firepower here, just very much overwhelming them. I mean, you can see 14-5 in first kills. This was a very one-sided affair.
Yeah, and you look at the stats and you're like, well, they ran the double duelist. Obviously, they got very ahead. They were very aggressive. Well, it was actually Forsaken on the Sky who had the highest ACS. He only had the one first kill, obviously, on the Sky, but
श्रेयस का चैट पढ़ते हैं. श्रेयस इंगोले लाइव. इसने इसके पहले क्या कमेंट किया पढ़ा जाए. श्रेयस भाई ने एंग्री फेस किया. इसके पहले एक इमोजी दिया है. 15-20 मिनट पहले एक इमोजी दिया है एंग्री फेस का. और कुछ नहीं है फिलहाल. और ऊपर जा रहा हूँ मैं. अरे मजाक किया रे बाबा, माफ करो. ठीक है, देने वाला था मैं अभी तेरे. हाँ, माफ करो बोला करके. ये इसमें अनबैन का भी ऑप्शन नहीं है, याद रखे. पंख भाई PRX पे एक शायरी हो जाए. हैं?
Oh, they dropped 3 consecutive rounds.
then
They dropped 3 consecutive rounds over.
Hey,
to,
मेरे mouse पे
PRX.
chocolate!
It was just consistent roughness here. It felt like, people would have their moments, they'd be able to pop off, they'd be able to put up a round, and then everything would just fall apart for multiple
Off
rounds in a
there.
row.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, to continue on with that,
PRX
we had
is
a really
too
good,
strong in
you know,
split.
bit of
उनका
ace
best
from
match.
us happened in the first half as well.
अबे
but
एसेंट होना चाहिए, एसेंट होना चाहिए.
helped maybe a slight comeback from Zeta. Obviously, we know how the story ends,
Yeah.
but
I mean, just
How the story ends मतलब पता है?
this round from Laz.
तुम्हारी
it was,
दीदी और
essentially
मेरी
just going to be
school
yet
friend ने क्या
another
कहा?
insane entry from
It's gonna be
PRX, but
2-0.
instead, Laz was kind of on the off angle.
Huh?
He took out both of, I believe, the duelists right in the front, and it totally took the wind out of their sails. And not only that, he was able to clean up the site as well through tons of utility, flashes, smokes, etc. Picks up the ace on the little flank there through the Cosmic Divide. So pretty good
Party
stuff,
बदल लिया
at
साला, मैं
the
क्या?
same
PRX
time, but at the end of the day, again, like a lot
Bind
of these
like I said,
rounds
नहीं है
where
bind.
Zeta were winning, it was like, okay, well, one guy popped off. And
Match
the
के
rest of
बीच
them
में
were
ये लोग
like,
updates
either
नहीं
it was
लाते.
like a different round, or the rest of them were not able to do anything.
First
PRX
match
were
देखा
just taking
2-0.
off one by one.
देखा.
I mean, I
बहुत
was
जल्दी
talking
खत्म
about
हो
it
गया.
there in the, Meet the Player video.
Kenji
We
बहुत
featured
अजीब
last,
खेला लेकिन.
and I was talking about how he is kind of the spiritual leader. He's a very passionate player, and he needs to be able to lead by example with the rest of
दूसरे
his team.
श्रेयस
We
का
have
नाम
seen him
नाम
have,
खराब मत
he
करो.
started off a
वाह.
little bit rocky. We were seeing, the
तुझे
likes of Deb
Pacific-
10 really finding a lot of value in
VCT
the earlier
Pacific
matches for
से
Zeta. But in the last
कौन-सी
couple
team
series, Laz
qualify
has had an
करेगी बंद
immense
में
amount of
पता नहीं. अभी
impact.
तो
Now
3
swapping
हफ्ता
over
और
playing
है.
things like the Sova in the Fade, he's been finding his footing. He's been looking a lot more comfortable and fragging out
Kelly
of
का
control,
क्या
and that's
क्या
great.
बेशरम
But
है.
unfortunately, he gets that ace,
लोगों
and then
करोगे
it all just kind of
20
dwindles. I mean, prior to that,
versus
he only had
RG.
1-2 kills in his back pocket, and unfortunately doesn't manage to find too many other kills as well throughout that second half. So I am going to be looking, as we get ready to go into Ascent, for a larger performance from Laz.
yeah. And of course, I mean, kudos to
पंख भाई
PRX.
कैसी चल रही जिंदगी
They like
एकदम
Split.
smexy
We know they like
baby.
Split, and they continue to do their homework on it. And we got a hats off to Forsaken on Sky.
रिटर्न गया क्या
So
कर
he
नहीं
was
ना दर्द हुआ.
Popping off.
Yeah, I mean, he had over 300 ACS on Sky, 307. He was doing insane amounts of damage per round. And, I mean, yeah, he just had a day out, right? And it wasn't just him. It was, like, also something just dashing through
हल्का सा
smokes
exclamatory mark
and
लोगों की
shorting
हटा
people
दो
in the
यार.
face multiple times in a row. Of course, you had the rest of the team doing their job. We had, like, multiple crazy moments from even Mind Freak as well, a guy who on this star-studded lineup sometimes doesn't get as much focus. But, yeah,
लोगों को क्या
Forsaken,
पता
I
audience के लिए एक
mean,
दिन
he
हो
was the
सकता
guy.
है वापस
Round
करूं
after
भाई.
round, he was getting multi-kills, and it was hard to ignore this guy.
मैं आपका एग्जांपल देता हूँ. समझो आपके पास एक लंबोर्गिनी है, ठीक है, समझो, इसलिए मैं समझो बोल रहा होएगी तो नहीं. तो समझो आपके पास लंबोर्गिनी है और वो तुम्हारा लंबोर्गिनी गया, समझ रहे हो? हाँ, लंबोर्गिनी गया तो कैसे चलाएगा लंबोर्गिनी? समझा? नैनो पे आएगा ना, तो रुके हम नैनो के लिए, फिर नैनो को हम लंबोर्गिनी बनाएंगे. समझ रहे हो भाई? क्या एग्जांपल दिया ना, लव यू. हाँ, वो भी डाल सकते हो वीडियो, व्हेन नैनो बिकेम लंबोर्गिनी.
Not working
Jet
out.
on Ascent, hopefully.
Heavy example
think,
था.
maybe
Heavy
it's a little
दिया
bit
बे.
too quick. It was just one map, and PRX played amazingly, but like, I don't know. I just want to see Dep back on
ये
Jet.
क्या बात
It is
कर रहे हो
Ascent,
तुम
you
लोग?
know.
It's gonna
ऐसा
happen.
कुछ नहीं है
it's a
फिलहाल
great
के
map
लिए.
If he
for it,
brings
right?
out Yoru or something, I'm gonna lose my mind.
एंगेजमेंट और शादी ब्लॉग NHK ऑलरेडी आ
close out
चुका है
the show by
भाई.
yourself.
प्राइवेट करके
Achilleos is prone to losing his mind, so this is a very high possibility. Yeah, so I'm curious how this is going to play out.
जाओ, YT का
Something, I
permission
mean, all
लेके
of
आओ.
them, like you guys said,
इसको Lamborghini
when
बनाओ.
PRX
हैं?
comes together, when they're cohesive, they're
Permission है
really
लेना.
unstoppable. And I love each of their explosive plays. I'm curious how this is going to play out on Ascent, which is a very, I almost want to say traditional map because it's just been around for so long.
बराबर बोली
And this
यार.
is Zeta's pick.
Yeah, I think that we're gonna see more comfort
बस
across the
ना,
board.
उसने इतना समझा दिया है भाई, और कितना समझे? बराबर है कि नहीं? होस्ट क्यूटी है गब्बर भाई, आपका नाम और आपका फोटो से डर के भाग जाएगी वो, ठीक है? तक भाई तभी नहीं गाड़ी देख रही. लैंग्वेज चौरा भाई, ऐसा कुछ नहीं रे बाबा, अभी तक रहेगा तो मैं ऐसा नहीं बोलता पता नहीं भाई, पता नहीं भाई, या फिर ऐसा ऐसा कुछ तो एक देता था ना. अभी के लिए जिंदगी में देर इज ओनली एंड ओनली दिस, समझ रहे हो? लव फॉर वाईटी. ब्रो फिर लोगों से आपको अनफॉलो कर दे, जैसी आपकी मर्जी. मत करो रे, आएगा तो वापस बेशरम अंजलि के. खाना खाने गए हैं भाई, छोड़ के नहीं गए.
Absolutely. I
खाना
mean,
खाने
these two
गए.
teams in the earlier days of VCT
डिनर
last
करने
year,
गए हैं, आ
they
सकता है.
were the pride of Asia. You know, they were there on the international stage and they got really far along. So it's always fun to see these two.
रात को वॉच पार्टी होगी बंक्स भाई? नहीं ना, नहीं कर सकता वॉच पार्टी. मेरे को बहुत मन था वॉच पार्टी का रात वाला.
It's great on split. Maybe they're very, very well prepared on this. This is Zeta's map pick. They should look better.
Hey Pinky, come here. Come now once. लो फील कर रहा हूँ बंक भाई, सच्ची. नहीं तू आलसपन से लेटी रहेगी करके मैं उठा के बोला कि
I'm not feeling good now.
You can go back. थोड़ा एक्टिव हो गई ना. Hey! अरे
और ज्यादा एक्टिव हो?
नहीं नहीं बस हो गया. नहीं. Supreme Court, if you're watching the stream, love you. Oh no! आज लगता है मैं रूम में ही सोने वाला.
No killjoy. So as far as Sentinel's concerned, it's really just going to be Jing. So this is a bit of a change up in style.
It's not what I expected, to be honest.
शक्ल
Yeah.
पिंकी की शक्ल नहीं है.
So it's
आप
curious to
रोज
see it come out
करके
here in
भी
game
एक
2
स्टिकर में
after
हमारा
they
ट्रिप
played
पे
that way in map
जाके
1.
कुछ
So
करने लाल दे.
I don't know. Well, we'll
इसका
just have to wait
मतलब
and see
ये
what they're
सायन भाई
Ten can
कि
be building up these lockdowns very quickly.
ट्रिप पे
The
जाना पड़ेगा
tools to
मुझे.
try to disrupt them pretty much non-existent on the side of PRX.
आप
So
मुझे
10 could
मोटिवेट
have
कर
a
रहे हो
well
ट्रिप्स पे
performance
जाने
here.
के लिए. हाँ
Well, I hope
करें
Zeta
next month
finds their
से
footing.
weekly stream.
You know, they find their tempo.
महीने का
Def, I
4
want to see Def back on Jet, like you said. I'm excited to see how this is going to play out. All right, so the casters are ready. Tasteless and Quack. I don't know if the
Mithul
fans
Nayak
have
channel
forgiven
se kar
you
lo,
yet,
watch
Quack,
party
but
basically.
let's see how this game plays out.
Thank you very much, everyone at the
Log.
desk. It's Tasteless and Quackers. We're ready to get this going. Yeah. I gotta say,
गाड़ी गई है बीवी ना चली जाए वरना थक पाए भी नहीं अरे नहीं रे गाड़ी
great, but
एग्जांपल था
Paper Rex looked extremely strong, and it does seem like it's going to be some major adjustments here from Zeta if they're going to come out with a win.
चलो रे
But if they can do it, it's going to be on this map Ascent.
It's gotta be.
चलो
That's the
Zeta
thing.
का बेस्ट
When it
मैप
comes to Ascent,
हाँ?
we know how strong Zeta can be.
इसमें
We
डेप
know how
मारेगा मेरे हिसाब
aggressive
से
Depp gets with his knives, but also Laz with his Odin plays at times. Paper X, on the other hand, no game tape on this. This is a new sort of
10
composition
बाप
that
सेंटी
we're
खेलता है लेकिन
seeing from them. In the past, it would have been Ben
हाँ
Kai
10
on
बाप
that,
सेंटी खेलता तो
on
बाप
that
क्या
Killjoy,
खेलेगा
but this time, the only
Initiator.
Sentinel is going to be Jing. No double duelist, instead Forsaken on the Fade, just like Achilles
इस घर का वीडियो है
Valas
या
as well.
न्यू होम
It's
हाँ
it's going to be a little bit different because it's not that aggressive anymore.
पिंकी ने
You're
कुछ
gonna
तो
have to
व्लॉग
take
डाला है
control.
जिसमें सेटअप वेटअप दिखा है
Yeah, a little bit of a
लेकिन
novel
मैं
take here
घर
from
का
Paper
वो नहीं
Rex.
दिखा
We'll
है
see how it fares for them as we go into the start of match 2.
Oh my god.
भाई ये क्या
round
लाइनअप
one
था
of
भाई
the
ये जरा
attacking
भी ब्रांड
side.
नहीं हुआ
And again, it's just
ये
Zeta
अच्छा
showing
था ना बोला है ना
clear protocols and how they want to take control over A main or B main, and they've done
गलत
this before.
गलत
but
जा
Paper
रहे
X just running
गलत जा
straight
रहे
in. A bit of a team flash.
गलत जा रहे
Something
समथिंग
is
बाय
needed there.
Oh.
Actually losing a lot of HP.
गलत जा
It's
रहे
been a bit of a clunky take
गलत
so
जा रहे
far.
अभी भी बोल रहा हूँ
Zeta's just chilling.
Oh, bit of a trade there. The trade's going to continue on out here. What is it, just Forsaken and
बोला
Depp
था
versus Depp and Laz?
बोला था
Oh my god. Wall back a little. He's got to find a shot, but
बोला
Laz so
था गलत
close.
जा रहे बोला था
numbers again. 2-on-1. And Laz will come out on top.
पहला राउंड में किलजॉय
Such a
के
close
सामने
moment there.
लड़ना
Very
ही
chaotic beginning. We did see something end up
Basic.
getting flashed and then
जिधर
unable to
किलजॉय का
actually
डायरेक्ट
infiltrate through
कूद
the
के
door
दूसरी
there
जगह
onto
मार
the site. So maybe
Tips and
if things were a
tricks.
little bit more coordinated, they would have gone better.
But at the very least,
कल तो
I think it really
370 आ रहा
does
था
show
370
how
क्या
well
भाई
rehearsed
386
Zeta
था
are on
कल
this map.
एक
This
गेम
is
जीता
something that they almost always pick if given a choice.
आपके व्लॉग्स
Yeah,
कब
they're
आएंगे
very
पंख अभी तो
comfortable on
डाला है
Ascent.
And then for Paper X, maybe not so much.
राइट
And then,
इवेंट वाला
we just got to kind of see where the next couple games are going to take us. We have something this time with the Marshal looking for any kind of pick. It doesn't look like he's going to find anybody just yet. Forsaken going to farm out that orb. And they're going to bide their time here, trying to see if they can maybe create some kind of an edge
बीपी
here
जाके
in
भी
round
और
2.
फोर्सेकन
losing
और
round
फार्म
one.
क्यों लेकिन दवाई का अल्टी उससे अच्छा नहीं है
So they're taking the long way around, which is safe. Something with the Marshal just watching and making sure, but someone has to be the first person in to make that entry, and it can't be something because he's got that Marshal. Instead, it's 3 players towards the A site, which means it's down to these
जी
two
का
to make
नेक्स्ट
a lot
मैच
of noise.
कब है कल है
He is going to push in. That will shoo away the Sova. Laz needs to back up, but he gets pinged.
Oh, that's a good ping too.
And so it looks like they might try to go back over to A. This is very tough to actually
Oh,
maneuver through.
suppress हो
10
गया
does,
रेड
well,
घुस
he
नहीं
actually
पा
has a
रहे
decent amount of shots to connect.
It's almost impossible. You only got 30 seconds left. You have to make a move through a single entry point.
Oh my
क्या
And
कर
Zeta
रहे
has
हैं
all the cards in their hand.
This Paper X looking like they took a page from the Zeta playbook in the last map. I mean, they're just
यार
not
हम
moving
क्या
it in here.
भाई
Page 1. How to entry. It's not going to work out.
Okay, can they possibly pull this off? Right now, Zeta is just mowing them
Whoa.
down. They get a couple.
Oh my god!
ओ भाई
All right, Forsaken, the last one left with the spike is down.
Oh!
And so unless he
But
can
he's
just
got
get
no
a
time.
kill on Laz,
भाई फिर
That's
भी
it.
4 मारे
yep,
क्या
second round win here. But Paper X does drop
Okay.
a lot of weapons there. for the
चार
opposing team,
मारे
so
बे।
Zeta gonna have to buy back heavily.
Take
This could be much more doable here for Paper X.
Very true.
अल्टी आ भी गया बे 4 सेकंड के पास
A little
हेलो
bit of an out point, but you're absolutely right. But then again, that's the thing about Zeta. They buy light shields. So
तो जीटीबी से यार
they're gonna
चार
actually
3000
purchase
लाइक्स
some
कर दो
big
only
guns,
700
couple
remaining मेरी
rifles,
जान
budget rifles as well, and then one heavy Odin.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Odin here
Ace
actually
shot
by
Odin.
Tree.
But
By
this
the way.
makes sense for this round because PRX got full rifles as well, so make sure not to get chewed up.
Oh my god, already. Mind Freak and Forsaken taking out a couple more. It's now a 2 versus 3 here. Zeta already outnumbered, and then there's just Laz left over. Laz with just the Odin, that's going to be it. PRX puts the first win here on the board.
Full ready थे ये लोग.
And in one of the more uncanny rounds, if anything, I think Zeta are the ones pushing out. PRX are holding back, expecting it. And they managed to stem the bleeding. They managed to
वो अच्छा था लेकिन Recon और Dash. Play अच्छा था.
on towards Laz in the final moment to buy.
Play अच्छा था. Top mid देखने के लिए कोई नहीं था. Play अच्छा था लेकिन.
PRX won the firefight.
We're catching more of what happened in the replay than we could have when we actually watched the round there. Every angle we had just didn't quite
sometimes just
show us what happened. Yeah, Valorant could be a chaotic game, man. And so Zeta very starved now into game number 2.
Oh my god. Again with these flicks, but then again, because PRX has won the round, because of that much economical damage, Zeta is saving up, so PRX has to go in on the offensive. They have to make it coordinated. Oh, look out, Sugar plays around.
All right, well, they're on site. Oh my god, this was one of the most unusual interactions. That's hilarious. So Jinx shoots Sugar Zero down on his own ice wall.
बॉल करके वही एंगल देखा लेकिन बे.
Just keep spraying through the floorboards
देखा तुम
here
लोग?
with the Odin.
It's a little bit weird and odd, but thankfully still we have a lot of ammo. The Cloud Burst covers it. Still,
it's gonna be 10.
No firepower, so
भाई कैसा है before second भी.
I think Jing was about to
Heaven
use
में Odin
that
चला है
ice wall
ऊपर
to
खड़े
kind
रह
of
के
prop
वो
himself
भी.
up over the dark cover from Sugar Zero that would have been there. But instead, we see what.
Pinky! Panko! Oi!
There you are.
How are you?
Interesting entry, though. I like the ideas that they're at play over here to get into A.
A little bit more careful, if anything. And that's what we need to see more of from PRX at times. But we love the shenanigans. We love this Odin buy that keeps coming back. And it from Laz as well. That is suppressive fire.
Yes. 2
Full aim and
Odins here.
push.
All right.
Around.
Oh, it looks like they're going to at least draw some attention
Those
to
guys,
A.
Zeta.
It looks like they're really just going to go for it. They're going to run right in here. And A site is just theirs for the taking.
Oh my god, it's actually wall bang. Uses it to secure short. And now it's being walled off.
Yeah.
Plus the door.
They're going to plug it up.
Site completely blocked off.
All right, so he can just basically fire shots underneath the floor. It's going to make it very hard to actually get in here. This is a very strained Zeta right now. They bought heavy too for this round as well.
Blind Wind भी है क्या होगा?
Trying to fire back, but they can't see anyone from PRX.
Zeta hasn't really moved yet. They're not going to have a lot of time for this retake. Are they just going to save? Yeah, they're going to go full.
Okay.
Not very often you get to see this, but I think this is probably the wiser decision. Just make them burn through the utility. They go, okay, back up.
This is...
Because if they overextended and attacked in here, I mean, that could be disastrous for future rounds.
Absolutely. It's one of those rare
Zeta can win this because Sova is better than Fade. Wow.
PRX in their natural habitat.
इन लोगों का play style देखा?
And of course Zeta just backing
Sova is
up
better than
completely.
Fade वाले last game जो Fade के लिए MVP था ब्रह्मांड का.
I mean, this all happens because of the execute and Zeta respecting it. They want to make sure that they play the long game. There's a lot of pressure. It could be a 2-0 still, and PRX with that null command just completely
ये round आ रहा तो GG भाई.
Block them off even.
ये round आ रहा तो GG है.
Also, just something to note. Mind Freak not often on an Omen, but he's decided to go for it this time for this Ascent play.
Hi दैया.
Oh my God, Forsaken already dropping him.
Did he even get
that was wild.
Information off of it? That's amazing. And then now you can see the rotations going through.
You could see the misread here by Zeta.
Oh no!
They even clear one out, and this is getting even more confusing for Depp and Crow. They're just going to be able to. PRX is just going to be able to take
Normal spot भी नहीं था उसका last देखो एक बार map में.
And we've still got
normal जो lane वाला jump रहता ना वो spot भी नहीं है.
And this is probably just going to be a very quiet loss here. Keep in mind that if Depp and Crow stay back and
Fight
save,
two.
it's going to be another round that
Chale,
ends with them
chale.
saving. You can only save so many rounds before eventually it's like, all right, what are we doing? You know, we need to get some value
भाई
out of
4
what we
सेकंड में
have.
कुछ गड़बड़ है ओडिन गस बर्र
that one.
बंग्स भाई कल नीट का
True.
एग्जाम में थोड़ा मोटिवेशन हो जाता तो नीट है ना
This must be exactly why PRX
Enjoy.
decided to start on the attacking side.
इजी एग्जाम मेरे को तो लगता है नीट
for
का
this
एग्जाम
map.
सबसे
In every
इजीएस्ट
step
होता
of
है
the way,
और
in every
तुझे कुछ
game
भी
today,
सीखने का है
PRX are starting out with
मैथमेटिक्स
attack. Because they
You can
want
ask
to
me.
take that initiative, they want to play that mental game against a Zeta that they know
Huh?
tends to be really, really careful.
What
In
is
fact,
cost
look at how
to
they're
theta?
surrounding them on a mini-map right
व्हाट
now.
इज टर्न बदल
Oh
my God!
क्या
Oh my God!
इतना
That
इसे
was a
क्या
jump
इजी
screen.
एग्जिट लिया इन लोगों
That
ने
was brutal.
ये क्या
Wow.
Read that like a book.
That was insane.
Page 2.
नीट बाय को
And
था
not-
सच्ची
Spray through the wall.
Not able to
उसमें भी आ सकता ना
even
Match
carry
के
those
बाद में
guns in
थोड़ा
there. Kind of a humiliating loss there at the end.
Unbelievable. He doesn't even get like
मैच में था फिर तो क्या है फिर तो और इजी हो
or anything. He
No.
just
Just
knows
said
that
भाई
that's
का
the
वन
spot.
टैप
It's the
मारा ना
instinct. Yeah, and he knows, okay, you're probably going to be there. It is a common spot.
उसने
to try
वो
to
किया
camp
बे
out at,
ऑडियंस
you know,
को
when you're outnumbered.
ऐसा
Usually when
करके
you're
ना
defending B.
खुश रहो
Okay. On for the next one. We're in for an execute now. Depp is ready for this though. Here's Jing up on his ice wall.
All right, Jing just waiting. Can't really see any opportunities just yet. I think he might have spotted Pro for a
Oh,
second.
दो जंगें के वो दिख रहे सर
Not so much. He knows they're up around that spot, but he can't get a clear shot.
वगडट कुछ
Meanwhile, the rest of the team rotating over the B site.
They're going to be smoked out again.
ये लोग ए जा
See
सकते
what
हैं सिर्फ
happens
बी
over
का
at B. I
टर्रेट
don't
तोड़
think
के
we're
वापस
gonna
ही
see
जा
much
सकते
more
हैं
here
लोग
for now. Pro
लेकिन
does
वॉल गिर
rotate.
जाएगा तब तक
He's looking for some kind of an opening pick. PRX aren't deciding to commit to any single spot yet. They're looking for a weakness.
जिसका नेक्स्ट
in
मैच
Zeta's
का बिकल है
armor.
शायद
Something's going to push up.
Nothing.
Depp
Bivin
is
का
here
turret
ready.
नहीं तोड़ा
Knives out. Going to be very interested to see who could take this. One of them does push forward here.
Oh my god, but it's the knives. Here. The sudden move, and if he doesn't land the right shot.
बाप रे
Oh, something gets the drop. Depp is already gone. The ulti
बाप
burned out.
रे
And now comes the push over here.
भाई
And the
मेरे को
sweeping-
सिर्फ
Dude,
ओ
these
भाई
wall bangs are insane.
It's the Odin.
Another kill. And, you know, it's like they know where the other team is just hiding.
The mighty All-Father sees
उसको
all.
दिखा भी नहीं बंदा
That's what
भाई
happens. Choose right through your
हाँ?
armor.
And
Because
are
you
they
have
डेढ़
might say
साल
it
से वो
again.
बैठा था अंदर शुगर भाई
they
डेढ़
might
साल
have to.
से
Oh my gosh, 5 HP here for 10.
It's different players, so.
क्या
but
है
still.
भाई
They're gonna hide back to B. I mean, are we gonna? Is this like the Groundhog's Day cast, where they're gonna come in there and try to attack B again?
They're
It's
gonna
gonna be a
try
loop.
I have GE mains please
Every
help me
time it's the
easy
same thing.
It's the same thing over and over. We don't get out of it until we cast it correctly.
Oh.
No, seriously though, like they're gonna push into B again. Let's see how this goes. Now 10 with like what? Yeah, 5 HP total.
Just blow
Oh my god,
in
the
air.
backpack strap almost sticks out. Another one.
भाई
that's the
heavy
thing.
खेल रहे हैं
You're on Ascent. PRX are buying up Odins.
heavy खेल
You
रहे
just don't have that much armor. Your shields are too,
जी नहीं
you know,
जी
25
वाह भाई वाह
HP shields.
जी
and
नहीं जी बोलते
just get
क्यों
shoot through. And because of all
ये
these
क्या है
common spots,
भाई
you can only like there are only that many spots on the map that are
Right.
covered up. Of course, Forsaken is going to spray through them.
But we are seeing, you know, the punish
7-3.
when that Odin goes to the other team.
अभी
And
को
how
चलो चलो चलो
PRX
6-2
is taking a pretty dangerous.
उसके बाद 7-3 होएगा मेरे हिसाब से जेटा पैसा का है श्योर वाह भाई जे फॉर जग नूब हाँ जे फॉर जग है लेकिन जे ई जी ना जी समझ रहे जे ई ऐसा फास्ट बोलने का जी फास्ट बोलना जी ऐसा होता है
Been farmed out from the other team.
I think actually only the
मेरी
one.
बाजू वाली
This
बहुत
is the one,
क्यूट है
right?
ऐसा
5
लिखा
rounds in a row
लगता है
that PRX has won.
CGRS CGRS मतलब हाँ
Bend off PRX. But Paper X were smart about it. They left a spike.
अबे player का नाम है
Sergres
शायद.
They tried to make some footsteps to fake a
Player
rotation
का नाम है.
towards
हाँ
B,
ना.
and then they doubled back.
अभी याद है मेरे को.
And of course, with Depp being the one with knives hiding inside of his smoke on A short, he couldn't quite hold it by himself. So it's a little bit unfortunate for Zeta, but they need a different formula for this.
Well, they immediately make sure that nobody's going to be able to see in the mid, and that's exactly where Paper X is going.
Oh, and he's been spotted at 10, running back in. Paper X getting a little bit of space, and then they hold their ground. Now they're rotating back over, but Depp found him in the midair.
Nicely done there by Depp.
They're
going to come back over here to A, so this still may be a doable plan. You can see he gets tagged for a second, but on the A site themselves, there's nobody there to defend.
Well, comes down to these duels. Zeta has the numbers.
मेरे तो ना चुपचाप 5 man
5 on 4.
heaven से direct कूदो.
Stay back.
10 wants to place this lockdown, but it's so oppressing with all these players over by this area. Oh, and they're getting
Freak
out.
with this wraparound is so good. Divide cleans it up. Just Pro and Laz left over.
Still couldn't make it happen though. Here comes Laz.
Oh, misses that shot.
Odin चलाना चालू कर दिया.
Oh man,
flashbang. Take it.
I'm getting to cast more rounds with Odin's this map than in this entire tournament so far.
It's this map. You don't see it every day.
Odin Wars.
It's a joyous sight.
It's certainly better suited on this map than the others.
भाई एक tournament होएगा in future Odin only. तो क्या sound आएगा ना सिर्फ पूरा गेम में.
Chaotic start here. I think really
उसको दिखा भी नहीं बे. मतलब दिखा. मेरे को नहीं दिखा कि उसको दिखा.
But this was so smart from Zeta. Just completely, alright. Maybe we're not going to be able to make it through short because Devi is there, so is...
ठीक है, next match कब है कल?
Maybe Forsaken, but yeah, they just completely bypassed it and went for Hell instead, so... Well played, but now I'm back to the next round. Paper X, again, trying to find whatever they can.
ये flash के बहुत timings होता है बे. क्या होगा?
Zeta, right, something. Trying to get a shot there. Does get his spot revealed. Forsaken just gets these kills. He's just never taking Forsaken off camera here. He's always winning his duels. Right square in the middle here. Jake with cover here is going to let Forsaken get back out.
These two.
Cover तो देते हैं भाई. Deadly duo अपना.
Now a bit of a paranoia just to push Paper X back, but it just makes them more aware.
Good swing through here. Man, that's just going to be it. This is the Forsaken show.
Easy
चौथा भी उसके वजह से मारा. देखा जाए तो.
I mean, that was, I was going to say flawless, and it says flawless at the bottom. I'm like, yeah, I mean, perfect. It was a moment that was untouchable.
क्या scene?
5 ultimates now on the side of Paper X. This is one of these games, these maps where it
Just
really
saying, मैंने 7-3 बोला था. ठीक है.
Because you've lost that many rounds in a row now. You've tried different approaches. I think it was Laz's call to actually position 3 players up over by mid to peek out, but they still lost those.
क्या बोला?
And in those
क्या बोला? ऐसा करके कुछ बोला?
A different solution. You need to pull yourself together, and you can't give up.
Okay, they're going to try this time around. I mean, with so many ults available here, there's so many ways for Paper X to pry open this position. You've only got 3 more rounds here in this half. This is looking very bad right now for them.
Read तो है. B execute कर सकते हैं सीधा. हाँ?
I have the spike.
And it looks like they are committed to this.
Not a lot of information for Zeta until now.
All right, something's
ऐसा
spilled
घुसने का.
through.
देख
Just
रहे हो?
confirmed that there's nobody actually inside the B site itself.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Mind Freak. Crazy drops there from
क्या
Mind Freak.
टप
10 does
तो?
get him. But now it's going to be a matter
क्या
of
YouTube full time करे बन सकता है?
Oh,
और हम start करें तो what to suggest? Part time. Start with part time.
Dude, what is that skin? I'm kidding.
और तेरा content.
Is this going to be another save?
I don't even know.
अच्छा
I mean, you know, the problem
I
is
think it is.
तुझे stable income आ रहा है. Then you can
I
think
guess they're going to have a
about
few
full
more
time.
rounds. Yeah, but I mean, they've saved so many
समझ रहा?
times.
X
The
factor
pockets
चाहिए.
here of Paper X are so deep.
It's a
as
2
far
on
as
4.
credits go.
It is deep.
They're balling. They're loaded.
मैंने तो 7-3 का
They
call
got
दिया
that
था.
drip, but still, Zeta, You know, you gotta script and save. You gotta find whatever you can get. And if you know that you don't have a lot of chances.
इतना से कुछ कर ही नहीं सकते क्या करेंगे?
Absolutely.
Right, they get one.
That's the thing about Valorant, though. You could hunt, but you also have to keep in mind that risk that you might actually give your opponents more ultimate points, more credits. If you decide to make that move.
बंकू सबको मार देता है bro.
We are nearing the end of the first half, and PRX, look at the way that they actually play this. It might have been a B-side hit, maybe a little bit of a rush. Wow.
Viewing party in Singapore is so
Ding, ding,
right
ding,
now.
ding, ding, ding,
say,
ding.
I'm
Bye, John. Love you too. But
That
bye.
was smart to leave my on the lurk. You
Love
have
you
to
too,
love
buddy.
PRX right now. Zeta, hopefully they can find a solution to this, but PRX are slowing down any second.
ये कौन सा dash?
Oh, that was weird.
A bit of a fake dash.
Well, Sugar Zero starting to get the drop on him.
ये कौन सा था
Now
बे?
just turning to an all-out duel.
Yeah, this is a very odd moment. They're just not able to get in. Did something mess up? Was he supposed to actually dash in?
I can't say for sure.
Because he dashed into wine,
कुछ
which
तो
I don't
हुआ.
get that. Well, you raise a stage wall and dash into wine. Looks like it was a mistake.
Possibly.
कुछ तो है
It's
फिर
hard to
उसको
tell for
पड़ी
sure,
ना
but
तभी इसलिए वो
right now
dash out
it's-
किया शायद.
What can these remaining players do? Zeta have done a good job at holding us down.
You will not kill my
Smoke up, they sprayed through it.
Yeah, they're going to do a res.
Pro trying to find someone. Just be careful. Single move. That's your hair being shaved clean off.
So they're still waiting. They're going to try to push in here anyways.
Oh?
एक
They
मरा.
just hit again. Now, Divide does drop one. They're starting to chip away at this
30
position. This is if they can actually break through here, I'm going to be just blown away.
बाजू
I
से
think they
गया
bumped
बे.
this a while back.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Oh,
Yeah,
end.
okay, a well-deserved win.
अभी
don't know
मेरे
why they didn't
हिसाब
try to
से
bail on that spot.
calculations करे.
I mean,
Round in the half.
8-4.
Kind of like just throwing
8-4
bodies
switch.
at
चलो
this
चलो
one
चलो.
spot. Zeta has turrets. I mean, not like literal killjoy utility.
कैसे sound आ रहा है?
Human turrets just holding up this one spot. They know that PRX are still trying to break through it. We already
Night
have
का
it
stream
blocked off. We have
का.
smokes up all over this area.
That last round.
इसके बाद हम जा रहे हैं
PRX looked like
बाहर.
They were the monsters in a tower defense.
दुनिया देखने दो.
Yeah, that's
rough.
exactly it.
एकदम वैसा.
Just mobs rushing in, trying to rush through, but unfortunately not gonna happen. So
8-4 है भाई
we
चलो
can afford a
भाई
little bit of a loss,
हेलो.
but it is the last round of the first half.
Yeah,
Let's see if we can make it an 8-4.
Yeah, I mean, if Zeta can pull this up to 5-7, I think it is going to be a doable second half here.
God. What?
Oh my God! Not quite enough to get two.
Almost disgusting.
Bye, so
8-4.
good. They see that there is one is at least locked down on the other side of the ice wall. They are planting.
8-4.
We're gonna have Divide just kind of hang out here, be the first line of defense.
Bit more cover.
8-4.
His position has been revealed because of the null command, though. So Sugar Zero and Crow are zeroed in that one spot.
Oh my God! Divide escapes and creates another opportunity. What is happening? They're everywhere.
He's the Sultan.
That was wild, man.
Switching sides.
Okay.
He dodged that flash in the nick of time, and PRX makes it an 8-4.
कार्तिक वर्मा जल्दी से मियाओ मियाओ कर बहुत हुआ. मैं ऐसा कुछ बोल सकता हूँ ना ऐसा. समझ रहे हो कि मेरे को तेरे लिए तो बुरा लगेगा ही, तेरी मम्मी के लिए भी लग सकता है मेरे को. समझ रहे ब्रो. क्योंकि कम से कम 6-7 कमेंट जो तूने सेम किया ना मियाँ में वाला, वो मैंने इग्नोर किया सोच के कि अब अक्ल आएगी. हाँ काम करे थोड़ा सा लाइफ में कुछ. हाँ वरना बिल्ली के जगह पे तुझे ना कुत्ता बना दूं मैं. ठीक है ब्रो. तनसिन
Again, everyone from PRX is going off. You got Forsaken who's still just consistently fragging. And with so many rounds and then on an Odin. And then, of course, Divine in that final moment. A little bit of heroics. Just a well-placed flash. The underhand throw. And then...
PRX for
Mind
second
Freak is
Jason
starting
Srilanka.
to warm
Let's
up
go.
to everything.
They're looking to be in
अपना
very good
कभी
shape
आएगा भाई
right now.
सुशांत
I do think some of the losses
अपना
here were
बिल्डिंग
because
सुशांत
of
किधर
the
गया
Odin being recycled into later rounds.
क्या
The
मिस
Odin
किया
that,
मैंने 2-0 मिस कुछ नहीं
Zeta
किया
bought
2-0
and PRX seizing that and then using that
7-3
to
बोला था
wallbang
वो
so
हुआ
well.
8-4 बोला वो भी
But
हुआ
overall, man, I mean,
अभी
Mind Freak
पिस्तौल
with these
जीतेंगे ये
whip
लोग
rounds, everybody's
अपना
like
4
just
सेकंड बाय
firing on all cylinders. Everybody looks so
और
strong
होएगा
right now.
10-4
Zeta had some very good-looking wins.
I love
There
it
was also,
बंगाला
I think,
भी
a
तो
really
बैंगलोर में
bad,
मीटअप करो ना मैं
loss
बैंगलोर
from
में सिर्फ काम की वजह से
PRX,
जाता
where
हूँ
they were
जिस
stuck
दिन
at A,
छुट्टी
and
लेके
they
गया
weren't
ना
able to
तब
get in
मैं
there.
जरूर
But overall, I mean, they look really good. And so now we're going to have PRX here defending, but Zeta needs to really bring it
बस
here.
एक
Otherwise,
बैट
this is
चूमे
gonna be a
अर्जेंटली
2-0
नजर
lead.
उज्जवल
PRX is going to
लव
walk
यू
out
यार
of here the
स्टे
victor.
हैप्पी ब्रो
And we know that PRX aren't the ones
समथिंग
to,
जैसे
they're
आप
not ones to
कब
keep quiet
खेलते
on the
देखोगे
defensive side.
चल
They're gonna,
तेरा भाई जिंगर
they're gonna
4
make a
सेकंड
splash.
है ठीक
They're
है
gonna make waves.
समथिंग देखो
Make
कहाँ पे
waves.
नीचे 8
Damn,
किल
you're good.
4 सेकंड ऑलवेज ऑन टॉप समझ रहे हो
Pistol round time.
बस मैं मेरा
There's-
स्पोर्ट्स का एम है
First
बट
thing is
अभी
just
मेरे
share.
पास कुछ नहीं है सो
Oh,
आई
did he? Yeah,
स्टार्ट
you're
एट
right, he did.
23
No
एज
utility, let's just get a share.
ओके ना
Yeah.
एज
Well,
He's that confident.
this is
जितना
the time
अर्ली
the
तुम
game
ट्राई
will
करोगे
put
ना
in
और
your head.
जितना कंसिस्टेंटली तुम करोगे वैसा है
Let's get plus 100 points.
समझ रहे हो?
Zeta slowly starting to push in.
I think 19-20 is a good age.
Oh!
Oh. Okay.
Down
Bit of a
A.
trade out here.
खत्म है भाई खत्म
Something
है
to back up. Wait for reinforcements.
खत्म है ब्रो
Mind Freak keeps the cover here. They don't know that something's around here, and so he's
खत्म
going to get the
बोल
next shot.
बोल
Oh,
रहा है
almost
खत्म
gets the push in.
बोल रहा हूँ भाई
Oh
बोल
my
रहा हूँ
God, it's
खत्म है
Laz left over here,
अब
and he
नहीं
gets the
बोल
kill.
रहा था यार
Huge
गलत
round here for
गलत
PRX and a likely round 2 win in the second
गलत
half. Unless
push
Zeta can really,
Man.
really swing this one. I'm really curious to see the Zeta buys now.
सिंपल है
Just
4
put yourself in
सेकंड
Zeta's shoes
और
and in
समथिंग को
Laz's shoes
देखा
in that final
सीधा
moment.
दूसरा
You're
साइड जा रहा
claustrophobic because
Basics.
someone's on your back by heaven, device up in front, and you're trying to get a good flick onto him, but fortunately it's just not going to happen. And it shows Zeta, although they have the right strats to actually go for this execute, PRX has protocols just to fall back bit by bit at the
Thirsty
same
भी नहीं कर
time, and they
सकते
had those close range duels where they knew how to win. Now pushing out, it's going to be Jing. What? It's going to run out of ammo.
This is just weird to watch. How much can one man hold over here? Devi comes
Net
in.
किसने
And some
डाला?
of the hit points have been thinned out a little bit here. Oh, Devi's so good. He's going to escape
अभी
right
डाला।
down here. He needs to reload. Only 3 bullets in the chamber. He's going to take
Net
a
डाला
wide
तो
angle
ऐसे ही
back
मरता
here.
था, बिना
Forsaken
कोई
ready
risk
with the
के।
sheriff.
जब उसको दिखा राइट पे छुपा
It's
है
just like a slow firing Odin. One way to think of it.
Yeah, well, maybe the bullets are the same color. Oh, actually, I don't know.
It's just an
Okay,
Odin
let's
where you have to
correct me on
click
that.
for every bullet. Think
शॉर्ट
about
आउट के
that.
लिए
Here's the
मैं
thing,
भी
though.
टॉक्सिक हो जाता हूँ सलील भाई ऐसा
they
नहीं
managed
है
to scrounge up a little bit. Crow picking
सलील
up
भाई
a
शॉर्ट आउट
weapon
मेरी
somewhere
जान
along
के
the way.
टूटे एक चुम्मी तो मैं भी
I don't
डिजर्व
know.
करता हूँ
That's
चप्पल
gonna
छोर
surprise PRX.
तुझे चुम्मी देगा मैं
Something
चोरों
hiding
को
in this
कैसे
corner with a
सपोर्ट करूँ बता
He should be able to at least drop one. It's going to be Sugar Zero coming through first.
Oh!
Oh my God, he gets 2 and escapes.
Oh,
Two?
you got one. Okay,
Sorry, gets 1.
all right.
Okay, that's what I meant to say. Then Mind Freak gets the other one.
They're so low, Tasteless.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how many they get. Just it's tough for Zeta. Still
They're so low.
17 seconds. They're looking for a frag. They want to.
यूट्यूब भाई सिर्फ आप ही हो यार आप भी ऐसा करोगे तो कैसा चलेगा हाँ?
Third round in the second half. Or I think this is going to be mathematically impossible pretty soon. I mean, PRX has played so well. We're
gun
going to
round
have a stronger, bulkier.
गन
next
अरे
couple
अरे अरे
rounds.
अरे
Especially this one because
ये लोग का तो कुछ
if
और ही
Zeta
डेडली डुओ
loses
सीन
this,
चल रहा है
that could very easily be match point for PRX. And Achilles is right. You know, we've been looking for a lot of these plays from Zeta. Laz has been stepping up. He's
ये
got
round
11
Zeta
kills
जीता
right now. He's
मेरा वाला
leading by
स्ट्रैटेजी है
example, but we also need depth to be
ये
informed.
गया मार के
Hasn't really
ये
shown
शॉट
up today,
स्मोक
not
मिड
yet.
रिकॉल चलो
He needs to be there for his team.
मेरा वाला कॉल है
It's just so
फाइट मिड
difficult when you've got that many
Take
duelists in
mid
front of
control.
you from PRX.
So they've already confirmed that mid is pretty much theirs to try to creep into. There's a
you.
push here from PRX. They're looking to see if anybody's going to come.
लेकिन ये कंट्रोल
all the
करके
way
कुछ किया ही
around.
नहीं थोड़ा बहुत
It is a
मार्केट
double
प्रेजेंस
stack
हो
here.
जाता तो
Forsaken
रोटेशन आता
ready.
So maybe Zeta spends a bit of utility to clear out. It's, God. So oppressing.
Yeah. They're going to nab the spike.
गंडीव देख के
And
बोल
they're
रहा
going to send the Aldrone in here.
Sugar Zero has one smoke to play with.
लग
So they're
गया
going to try to push PRX back, but something still with the judge.
मेरा call baby
Oh my
Something
God.
gets two and escapes. Actually shot through the grate, I believe, back there.
ये blind करके दोनों pick करने वाले
Just to push them back, but right
blind
behind
किधर
him.
है
He actually swings onto Davai. Jing trying to get him too, but no.
अबे क्या 360 360 ओवर घूम रहा है भाई पिंकी दीदी बाय लाइक हमें भी चुम्मी चाहिए अरे
They try to blind here.
Last time 1972 में दिया
Not a
था
bad
मैंने।
round. Zeta gets that win. Only
लेकिन
two
शर्म करे
rifles
ऐसा
carry on.
खुले में नहीं बोलते ये सब
Paper
समझ
Rex
रहे हो?
really making Zeta work.
Impressive.
सच
Bit of
इतना भी
pre-fire
नहीं
from
लिखा
Minecraft,
जाता
but yes, that's a good round from Zeta. Knowing how to pinch them in because of that positioning from Paper X. The
ठीक
way
है
that they were
भाई
held up in garage. I mean, not garage. B main.
अश्लील सुपर
That was just how Zeta went in through the middle instead. To wrap them around.
Zeta
They had the guns.
ठीक
They
है
had to
अभी
make it
देखते हैं
work.
अभी देखते
They
हैं
did. Paper X though, still being able to buy out. That's
ये राउंड भी
something
Zeta
on
जीता
the opera.
ये राउंड भी Zeta जीता
Yeah, and where is something going to be? It looks like he's looking into mid here. They've already
Heavy.
smoked that out. So it's going to be Mind Freak that's going to have to hold this.
Oh my
Oh
God!
my God, he gets the kill and just slides right back out. I can't believe it.
अकेला और
And now he's teleported over here
पूरा
into
ब्रह्मांड के
line.
4 लोग ए पे
No, he's here though.
Yeah, and he's
Nice,
going to get
nice.
dropped.
माइंड फ्रिक थोड़ा
Jing
सा
could actually
extra कर दिया।
create some good crossfire along with a Divide coming in here. And they're not in the site yet.
Jing.
Jing with a lurk.
He wants to
क्या
kill.
टाइमिंग था
Divide trying to get information for his friend there, but nope. Zeta just playing it safe, expecting the peek out from Paper X. They want it to happen, but in all of this time is of the essence. What?
मर गया ये
Can't quite get
आएगा
shot.
नेड बेड कुछ नहीं कर सकता
Oh my God. Oh my.
Oh, Paper X, the
How?
gunplay is just too good. Just Sugar Zero left over. They actually pushed into that area.
Oh!
Not even letting Zeta try to make the first move. They called it, they moved in, got the kills. That's the 11th win.
Do we have a timeout? No?
Yeah, where are the timeouts?
कैसे
Full. Paper Rex, I can't believe he's that
कैसे
confident. Zeta gives him that much space that he actually sneaks into wine, allows her Divide to peek out along with him as well. Zeta, despite having so many players stationed up by A-Mate, they were watching that angle. They knew Paper was going to peek out, but they still weren't able to win in those duels.
ब्लाइंड प्ले करना ब्लाइंड
got
छोड़ो
Dap here.
बता के
Ready to
मारा
meet
बे
something. Who's going to win this
Gaya.
duel? Oh my God, and it's something.
ओ
He is picked back
अच्छा
off,
शॉट मारा
though.
10 ने
10 does get that kill from far. The Aldrone's going to come in. They do spot. Mind Freak behind the box. He's going to teleport back into hell.
ओह मेरे को
and
लगा
eventually
अल्टी मार के
Sugar Zero's gonna find
रिपोजिशन
him too.
करेगा
All right, it's crucial for Paper X to go together as a team on this retake.
रिपोजिशन करना
They
था रे
will
उसको
coordinating in on it.
Floor banging happening over here from hell into heaven.
Oh, not wall, floor. Yeah.
क्या
They're
बहन
trying
वॉल
to pull them
बैंग
back though, spending all of this utility to push them off.
A funny orb there.
Good positions. 2 by Hell, 1 by Generator.
They shoot down the dart.
Oh my
And
goodness.
They might still do this. Divide is the last one left over.
लेफ्ट राइट है
Okay,
Oh,
Sugar Zero
almost.
too fast. Woo, close one there for Zeta.
ऑलमोस्ट
They don't want Paper X to get 12. Obviously, 13 is even
Almost.
worse. But like, you know,
Yeah,
how many
almost.
more rounds can you combo
जी
together?
करेगी
that's
सबका
the real
जी जी
challenge. That's the price that Zeta's paying for this, the success
ये
that
तो नाम
Paper
बदल
X has
रहे
already
पहले
had.
Yeah, I mean,
नाम
certainly
बदल
up
रहे
close.
तू
That
हाँ
was a very nice shot. But you have to admire
कल
that
परसों
Zeta
साला
are still
मेन चैनल में तू सपोर्ट करेगा जी को
standing.
लोग
Zeta
क्या
are
बोलेंगे
not
यार
backing
चप्पल
down
चोर सपोर्ट कर रहा है करके
with the way that they're
नाम
holding the
बदल रहे
site as
तू
well. It's just classic good maneuvers. Meanwhile, for Paper X, bringing out the
ये
opening.
कौन सा एंगल है अभी
Oh my goodness!
Dude, what? What?
भाई
Suppressive
क्या
fire. Zeta
Gotham bhai, welcome to the most premium, prestigious, world-class membership. WhatsApp group में आ जाए हमारे साथ.
He is pinged.
Thank you Gotham for the membership. Yeah.
Oh my God, the spike is now dropped.
Oh, and Laz is so low. On paper, this looks like Paper X's round, but
oh, he could get flanked. No, yeah, there he
फायदा
is.
नहीं, मर गया.
Spike planted.
गलती किया, Laz ने मारा.
on the flank as well.
Laz is dropped. Something
मारना
with
भी
blades
गलती हो
drawn
सकता है.
here. Dep has to be ready.
भाई, heavy है.
Good thing is that something doesn't have a dash, but still he has to be ready. Oh, that he is!
He is!
Dep, always ready, always someone that you can count on.
That was sick. Wow.
That was sick.
Great round
Sick
there.
थोड़ी खेल रहा है, Dep खेल रहा है भाई. Hello.
Dep, you are so sick.
भाई कहाँ पे मारा है उसने?
Wild.
Yes. But again, it's in these rounds, close wins from Zeta. It keeps them alive, keeps the spirits up, and that's something that they sorely
बस
need.
मारा ना?
And then the timeout. 7-11.
That was throw ने बराबर था यार.
Yeah, man. This has been a great map so far. Zeta's doing
ऐसा एक के बाद
it,
एक
fighting
pick कर
back,
सकते हो, लोग को
winning
exact
these,
नहीं पता था ना कितना.
certainly not easy rounds. Funny round back there as well. We had Jing with the wall bang, just a blind wall bang.
Yes.
Gets the kill. It's probably making
That is
Zeta
sick,
second
no,
guess
that is
everywhere they
sick.
try to
नहीं,
hide.
sick तो है ही नहीं. Sick तो दूसरी टीम में खेल रहा
Yeah,
है.
these signs have all been
ची
so
वही
much
ची
fun.
कितना गंदा जोक. सच
But
बात था.
yes, I mean, it's again.
How many
Paper X
languages
showing
do you
that they have
speak,
these
Bugs
clear-
by? I can speak Hindi. I can speak English. मला मराठी पण खूप छान येत आहे. गुजराती पण मला आवडत छे. और कंकणी मेरा खुद का मदर टंग बोलने वाला था. मैं गाली देती थी मम्मी मेरे को.
Really knowing how to tamper with that, knowing how to hold back, wait for more frags, and then actually execute onto the site and able to hold that as well. Last position up by
Uzbek language.
instrumental in allowing for Dep to win that 1v2 clutch. On to the next round, and it's going to be Paper Rex.
कन्नड़ा बरं दिलं.
Yeah. Now on paper, this should be a very doable round here for Zeta. They certainly are outgunning them. But there are moments like this where you can see them get pretty creative here. Dep's going to dive in.
Impressive.
And this is just a
भाई
massacre.
combo तो था भाई
Inside crack
sexy.
wide open.
भाई
And a
combo
likely
तो
eighth
sexy था
round
भाई.
win here for Zeta.
हाँ जिससे टरेट तोड़ा साला blind wild
Rush in, get them fragged out.
कंकस सब करके
And then we
साला
have the site. The timing is great because now Zeta is in position for the post plant.
गोस है क्या
Something
नहीं.
going to try to dash in here.
मंगलुरु.
The judge. I'm always interested in the way something might play in a moment like this. Now, there's a chance they just don't even go in at all. I'm not sure. They might just try to look for a pick if they can.
The one thing is that he doesn't
ये नहीं
have
possible
the
है भाई,
flex
ये
to go
possible
off
नहीं है.
of, so he might just be looking for exit frags with his teammates.
Sure.
This very well might keep Zeta trapped in on the site unless they leave by B main, and that's also where something could peek out.
All right, not a bad idea.
Almost यार.
Oh man, this is a master class here. They actually kill the
मर गया
entire
ना वो?
team.
Getting the final one as well. And just by the corner where he's not going to get clipped by the spike, they will
Like, I
have
know
that
this
lockdown.
exactly.
But
I know
Mangalore
this
people
exactly.
speak
Yep, Mike
Tulu.
doesn't hit me here.
It's gonna step
कोंकणी भी
right
है.
around
Yep.
the red
कम
front.
लोग हैं लेकिन है.
But again, smart plays from Zeta and recognizing how Paper X will play for those exit frags.
और मैंगलोर में तुलु ने कन्नड़ा है अलग.
Keep themselves alive for one more round. 3 more just to tie
तुलु
things
भी है.
up.
कन्नड़ा
It's
भी है.
never over until it actually
कन्नड़ा ज़्यादा है शायद.
That's right.
something back.
How to
on
get
the
better
off,
at this
so
game? Watch my stream, buddy. Love yous.
does seem a little bit daunting, but I don't want to count Zeta out.
No, don't give up on Zeta yet. Don't sleep on him yet. But again, PRX very patiently accumulating their ultis.
Paper X continuously looking for picks, and Zeta might be expecting it. They heard that wall.
Some of this may just come down to the engage over here on the wall.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, really good tactic there. Forsaken gets the kill and just escapes back out. Thinning out the lines here for Zeta.
Match point.
Well, Forsaken trying to
मैच पॉइंट बेबी ओ बेबी वो तीन बंदे हिल भी नहीं रहे ऐसे
positions from PRX on the B side, and again we're going back to that sort of methodical Zeta. 50 seconds left on the clock, and then they're rotating over onto the A site. Dark cover might have given it away. There's no one from PRX to really receive this information, so
yeah.
उनके पास भी info है ना
over here to try to sell.
there's a back and forth. He has to make enough noise.
Yeah, he's gonna get picked off.
Kind of
nice
but
तो
this is
है
actually all
लेकिन
about B. They're coming in now.
Forsaken's here. No.
It's one.
वही तो बोला था
Two.
अब क्या
Oh my God, he's gonna wrap all the way around here too.
ऐसा पिक करके क्या मतलब जब 5v3 होएगा
as well.
Damn, that was sick.
Jason freaking Susanto. And he's just done such a great job at hiding on the spot. In
freaking
plain
Susanto
sight. Zeta had
baby
no idea. Deb trying to go on the
जब से मेरा
offensive,
दोस्त का
trying
भाई
to
है
find
घर
his
जाएंगे
form,
हाँ
but the harder you knock on that door, the stronger it stays shut. And Forsaken is the one that
वो ओमेन तो देख ही नहीं रहा था
Yeah, great closer. Mind Freaks just lurking in Boathouse there. They just need one more. Otherwise, Zeta's going to have to win 4 in a row. Not impossible. Certainly not easy either.
PRX are just
Something
having
ready.
fun with this as well.
उसने नाइस बेट किसको बोला मालूम है
That's our cover.
Okay. Oh,
That
yeah, I
is
was going to say,
something
it was
like-
the most bold push ever. And so already a
something,
squishy
yeah.
around here from PRX, at least.
दोस्त तो ये है ना
Dash onto site.
इंस्टाग्राम पे देखो मुझे फॉलो करते हैं कि समझा
Maybe trying to bait
यार
out the
जाएंगा
rotations and then go back to B.
Well, nobody's at B right now at all.
Not yet.
It's a quad stack
I
on A.
think Zeta wants to go back there.
समथिंग थ्रो कर रहा
They're
है
expecting PRX to stay on this point,
बोल
but
तो
it
तुमने
is
बोला उसको
match point as well. So any mistake and Zeta could have lost it. Death trying to find a little bit more. Pro backing him up. He swaps over to Shorty. Oh God!
Oh, man, that angle. And the res, hold up, hold up. PRX is still in
I'm
this.
holding. Oh, and the Nightfall.
Oh my God, the gunplay's too good,
close
doesn't
था
matter. Leading them to their death.
क्लोज था अच्छा मारा
Good
तुमने
attempt, but picking off of it. Zeta again in the face of danger,
agile
in the
था ना
face of death. They
तू
actually
agile था ना
just hold
इसलिए
still.
तुझे कॉल दिया होगा बात है
Now back to that 3-round deficit. Just to go into overtime. Let's see if Zeta could do it.
ये लोग मिड खेलते नहीं है ना
This is off
PRX
the 9. All it takes
जब
is
भी ऑप
one
रहता है तभी टरेट मारने
round
आता हूँ
for PRX.
Okay. Round 22, let's do this. Zeta hungry to try to bring this to overtime.
पता
Are we going to get it? Not forget something overextended.
Okay.
That last time, kind of weakening their position. He's not going to have the opportunity
मैंने
to
5
overextend this time.
marshmallows खाए
There's going to be a big push through mid. And
Hold on.
Crow, actually, with some great
Hold on.
gunplay, is going to drop both Forsaken and Jin.
Strong way for Zeta to overwhelm the side, but
मारते
now
तो
they
साथ
know
में हकते तो
Device
साथ में
right
समझ
around
रहे
the corner. Look at the mini-map as well. Depth ever so aware.
Spike
It's
planted.
a big wraparound. They do still have plenty of time on the clock. Something just slow walking all the way from here. So I guess they might want to just set up for exit frags.
Yeah, same plan. PRX knows they have the lead, so they don't have to do too much. Meanwhile, it's just more wind underneath Zeta's sails.
Hold up. Devi's going to come here. And
Solid
that
barrel.
barrel the gun gives it
Again,
away.
yeah, these barrels are too long.
They are. These are very long guns.
We need the
तीनों
short
मरेंगे
ones.
जेटा वाले अभी तीनों मरेंगे अभी
All right. Something ready.
Hey.
He gets another one. Dashes away.
दो
Oh, dude.
प्रेडिक्शन मेरे
Something.
प्रेडिक्शन क्या
That's what
वजह
I'm
से
talking about.
समथिंग का नहीं है
Spike goes off.
मेरा
It's
कॉल
a-
चल
a round win for
मैंने
for
बोला
Zeta,
जेटा
but
के
again,
तीनों
PRX,
मरेंगे करके समथिंग
They
नहीं मारा
played that perfectly.
मानते हो कि नहीं चल
It's going to be
Okay.
such an
Time out.
expensive round coming up here for
मानते हो
Zeta.
कि नहीं
Even in a round loss, that you can find tiny
That's
wins.
हो
And
गया तू
yes, we kind of joke about it, but it is something that you have to keep in mind playing an FPS, how your third person
एजेंट तो
model
है
looks.
पता था यार
And in that moment, that's something that gave this dude something, an inkling of where Zeta are going to approach from. So, round win to Zeta. It's 2-round
सही तो
deficit now.
है
But PRX calls the timeout. All it takes is one round to finish this
कैम
off in a
घुमा
2-0,
थोड़ा
to
ओ
put
फिंकी
that
तू नहीं आ
first
रही है
win on the
camera
board in an
घुमाना
official
खुद
match
घूम
against
रहा है।
Zeta.
बात तो है
Well, it's
Maybe
possible
Mara
for Zeta to
Teresa.
do it, but you know they're going to be more limited with what they can get. In
Guys,
the next round.
4K
I think
likes
PRX,
karo.
Very perfectly handled that situation, not overextending, going for the
उसके
exit
बाद आया एक
frag.
match.
And again, they just need one more victory, and it's an escape. Right now, Zeta is trying to go to overtime and then figure it out from there. So PRX is
How
basically trying
can
to figure out
something look
exactly
like
the most
someone
efficient
who
way
is
to
so
play this
young
out
yet so
to get to the
old?
number 13. That can be 13 to 10. That could be 13 to 11. It doesn't matter to them as long as they get out.
करो लगता है मैं
That's why
तेरी
this is
नजरों से
such a
क्यूटी को मिस
dangerous
करूंगा.
round. If you were in Zeta's shoes, what do you expect
I
PRX to
can
do?
never miss a
Are they
cutie
going to
date.
push out? And
Never.
if they do,
मेरी
or-
गलती नहीं है, मेरी
को जान प्यारी नहीं
मेरी
है.
गलती नहीं है, मेरी गुच्ची की
Zeta has
जीन्स की
to-
गलती है यार.
make a decisive, a confident move. But here comes PRX on the hunt.
All right, we've got something over here in the middle again. Is he going to be able to get out? Wow. That was scary.
A tailwind and an updraft. Now Depp pushing up.
Jing and
Footsteps
Forsaken
are
with a
heard.
double stack over here.
Oh, दो लोग हैं.
Oh, he's got to be so careful of market.
Ah!
No!
Yeah, they baited him out.
Heavy bait किया अभी.
Jing gets one. They pull away. The spike is ready to get jettisoned
Heavy
over
bait,
into
yeah.
B. So Jing's going to be over here ready to cut off the movement in there.
Tiny little problem. Now PRX even shuts the door in their faces. Zeta, they have to
No
bulldoze through.
influence.
Yeah,
If
they're
they
gonna
do
have
it
to-
fast
लोगों को
enough, they
positioning
might be
बहुत
able
अच्छा
to
है.
overwhelm PRX's
Zeta का.
defenses.
Okay, if he can get a read on this, he could get a wall bang too.
Just look. Oh, there.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, they're going to have to really hop around. And it's... Oh my god, one is still alive? What?
Ooh,
Forsaken.
मारा भी.
What?
blue है. अरे.
But they managed to push through. Now timing is fast because PRX is right on their heel.
Mindfreak gets one.
उसने कहाँ से
on
मारा
site.
माइंड फ्रिक ने?
Could this be
Spike planted.
the 2-0? They're hiding all over by Boathouse. Something's closing in on them.
All right. They smoked that out.
Well played.
स्मोक के
Something
लिए
in
रुकना
two.
चाहिए था.
They don't know that he's here. He saw.
He saw him. He saw him.
Oh my god.
He tries to spray transfer, just
Oh my
hoping he's going to be
God.
over there.
Last still hiding on the other side of that smoke.
Santi knows he has to be to the right, and he
Oh,
is. That's going to be it. 13 to 10 is how
something
we end this.
baby. सांसें
A
रोक के रखा था
master
30 सेकंड के लिए.
taking the B side. Perfect
Oh,
movement there by
look at
something.
this.
This is going to be a 2-0
Everyone is
victory
cute,
here.
though.
PRX crushing Zeta.
Yeah.
Ilya
He's the
Petrov,
youngest one.
remember his name. And this is how PRX plays. You might have
सबको
doubted
ताली
their
मारा.
agent composition.
साला
Yes, we haven't
जिंग
seen
को
this
उसने हक
before.
किया.
Forsaken
पहली
on
बार
the fade,
समझता
what?
तू उसे.
Sage on Ascent?
Huh?
Jing?
बंका है.
Why?
मैं तेरे को
This
देख
is
रहा था.
exactly why. You get that information, you play with the Odin, you have this
I
wall,
was
this
testing,
barrier
you know the
orb that
names are.
allows you to propel yourself upwards.
बंका भी नहीं है.
And along with it, PRX's trajectory and
Dekho
our weekly
isko.
standings.
Yeah, this was a fantastic game too here. You got to be hyped. if you're a
दवाई है.
PRX
मैं
fan,
देख
but
रहा था
At
रे.
the same time, you can't be too
उसको
disappointed if
कुछ
you're
तेरे
a
को
fan of
कुछ
Zeta
नहीं
either.
पता.
They
ये
put up a
जैसा
very good
गलत
fight,
नाम लेती थी
especially
ना
here
तो
on
मैं इसको
Ascent.
बोलता था तेरे को दवाई का
Uh,
जरूरत है. समझ
At
रहा
the
है
end
ऐसा
of the day,
दवाई है
though,
दवाई. समझ रहा
PRX
है
just
ऐसा.
really
Tips and tricks.
perfect executes coming through
देख लो
there.
इसको.
देख लो
And,
क्या
you
देख
know,
लो
something,
भाई.
man,
I was
that
2 steps
final
ahead का
moments
मैं
that
2
round was
steps.
so good. Seeing the
Incredibly
shoulder
smart.
there of the Sova, and then not
That's
going
what
for going,
she
okay,
said.
I saw him, he hasn't seen me. Getting the kill on the Omen, and then sussing out the entire
आज लग
left
रहा है
side of the
मैं
boathouse
मारा
to
हूँ.
confirm, okay, there's only one corner you're in. I'm going to
हाँ
sweep
feel आ
that,
रहा ना.
and I'm going to win this for the team. Just like that.
Nice.
Masterful. The way that he got that first frag, and look at how relieved he was to win that clutch as well. Once again, PRX
Maro,
doesn't
Mukka, Maro.
disappoint. It is a 2-0 indeed today, Tasteless.
Right. What a fantastic day of
Coach
games.
भी
Zeta का
है
कोच
थोड़ी.
ज्यादा
Maybe a
मुक्का
fifth
मारना
game
चाहिए
or a
गुस्से में.
sixth game out of our 2 best of 3s, but I'll tell you what, man, the play inside of these was definitely something that should
उनका
inspire.
फोटोग्राफर भी
Yeah.
हैंडसम है.
So much, so many great rounds. I mean, first of all, we
कोई
still want to
नॉन
credit
हैंडसम
Zeta for
बंदे
it
हैं
too.
वहाँ पे.
They managed to find a lot of rounds. They didn't give up in the face of desperation, but at the same time, on split, last getting that ace was pretty incredible. 10 firing some incredible shots against something. I think there was the one from tiles over onto ace short. So
एक मैच हो जाता तो कभी वॉच पार्टी के दिन पे मैच खेले करे अपन ने। ला 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 ला। चलो चैट, अगर रात को पॉसिबल हुआ तो आएंगे, वरना मिलेंगे कल दोपहर को, करेंगे वॉच पार्टी और रात को करेंगे मेंबर्स ओनली। तो कल का जो मेंबर्स ओनली है वो रात को होएगा, ठीक है। किम जोंग नाइस हेडशॉट। 2 दिन से नहाने नहीं नहाया तो ऐसे ही होता। 2 दिन तो हुआ, 3 दिन हुआ, बता इधर। लेट मी हग यू, कम कम नो,
Stay away.
लेट मी हग यू यार।
I've showered. Please stay away.
चलो चैट, दैट इज इट फॉर टुडे। आदियोस शेड में फादियोस, टेक केयर। घंटी बजा के रखो, जैसे लाइव आएंगे तुमको मिलेगा। वीएलटी का वॉच पार्टी नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि मेरे पास यूट्यूब पे स्ट्रीम करने के राइट्स नहीं है, लेकिन हम मैच देखने वाले हैं, ठीक है। चलो बाय 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 बाय, सी या, टेक केयर, गुड नाइट, बाय।